Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Guards Polo Club for a fantastic Saturday afternoon, the 25th of July, 2026, and coming up at 3 o'clock here on the Queen's Ground at Guards Polo Club. We have the International Day for the Coronation Cup between England, the home side, and Uruguay, who are the visitors. I'm joined by Greg Keating. Greg, how are you, buddy?
I'm very well, Glenn, and a beautiful afternoon it is too here on the Queen's Ground at Guards for what could be a hell of a game.
Oh, absolutely. This is all the makings of an incredibly good game. We've got a 27-goal team against a 23-goal team. With England 23, they have 2 5s, a 6 and a 7, and then we've got Uruguay. Is it Uruguay? Uruguay? What is it? Uruguay.
Uruguay is what I say. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's go with that. And they are with the brothers Santi and David Sterling, Polon, and then we've also got Nachi Viana and Heko, or Aleko de Taranco Sterling, Heko Taranco. So that is your Uruguayan side. They are a 27-goal team with 2 7s, an 8 and a 5, and they've agreed to a 2-goal start for the English.
It's not you. They normally play off the bat, don't they? It's kind of unusual, but anyway.
No, they've changed it in the last few years. I remember playing here, and John Horswell was actually the one that made sure that the English had a start when we played against them.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And he actually helped us one year as well, so that we got a start when we played against them. So,
just looking at Heko de Taranco Sterling, Glenn, he is a full cousin to Santiago Sterling and David Sterling. So it'll be very easy to commentate. We can just say Sterling, 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 Viana, Sterling, Sterling, Sterling.
Happy days. What a Sterling play from Sterling.
That was a hell of a Sterling play.
With his solid silver, Sterling silver, what are those things?
Spoon in his mouth.
Spurs on. Anyway, we've got a few ponies that we're going to try and get for you. I'm just trying to find the rest of the horse list coming through from everybody. And, yeah, looking forward to what should be an absolutely fantastic game of polo. 6 chuckers. We're waiting to hear whether or not they're going to do free changes, courtesy changes.
They are doing that.
They definitely
spoke to Roddy Matthews
great.
of the HPA.
That's great.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and our 2 umpires are Peter Wright and Chris Hyde, and our 3rd man is Tim Bowen. We've got James is down there doing our timekeeping. He's a bloody beauty. Bonnie and my wife are doing the pony lines today. And she's a beauty, my wife.
No, she is a beauty.
Yeah?
Oh, I don't know what the hell she's doing with you, but she's a
I'll
beauty.
run with that.
No. No, I tell you what, Glenn, the big question is, who are the goal judges?
Oh, mate. Astor and Charlie up this. And now Charlie hasn't had a go at this. So Astor
really?
and Charlie, and then Harry and Harvey. I'm just going to check which ends they are. They're currently playing cricket down the back there. They were having so much fun. Oh, they're great
So
kids.
Harry and Harvey, they're back in the fold, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So how fun was that, guys, to see the kids hanging around? Well, the shout-outs have already started to come through, mate. Adam Snowden from the Horse and Hound and Hab Tour with a Guinness or 2. And hi to the little fella, he says.
Who's he calling little?
Me.
And rightly so.
Now, there's a couple of things that came from the Pony Club, which I was able to commentate just a minute ago, Greg, is we've got some flag bearers coming out. And it's really, really cool.
So we have 2 kids with the flag bearer. Oh,
so Cruz Otamendi, who scored a goal in the Jops, which is the Jorix on polo ponies. Yeah. He's going to be having the flag for the Uruguay side. And we've got Florence Ashby, who's doing it. Dave's daughter, he's just sent me a text through, who's absolutely beaming. And Florence Ashby, who's tiny on this gorgeous little pony that both Bruno and Toby Bradshaw learnt to play on. And she's coming out with a flag for the English side.
I'm surprised Toby Bradshaw's still not playing it. Hope you're watching, Toby.
He's probably here helping out. But no, it's absolutely magic. And we're just trying to find a few more pony lists for you. And then we can crack on and get this done. But so let's have a little quick chat about this morning's game. Young England against Young Argentina.
Well, Glenn, you were coaching that game. You were coaching the English team on that.
Yeah.
And what do you reckon on the performance?
Well, first half, I felt 3-4. We definitely had a chance. We had a penalty 4 at the start of the 4th to put us back to level. That got stopped. We had a couple of really good opportunities. Segu had one the other end. Wills had one. And I think maybe Zach as well. But we definitely put enough pressure on them to feel that we were very much felt like we were in the game and played well enough to be out there. And then in the last 2 chuckers, they kicked on and they were outstanding, exceptional.
And a couple of fouls as well didn't help the English team.
Yeah. Two penalty twos and a 3 we gave away.
And they were all converted.
Yeah, all converted.
Doesn't help, does it?
And then, as Segundo said, as he came off, he was like, I know we rushed because we got a bit panicky, and that's what happens. In those sort of games, you're trying to do the best you can for your country, and Paquito Donovais stepped up at 17, 18 years old, 8 goals. The guy's
I was
he's
just going
quality.
to say the 8-goaler, he just turned it on, didn't he?
He's quality.
Yeah, no.
But I'm not going to take anything away from our boys, but also the first goal from Florenzo Lanuse, that end, the next shot was ridiculous.
That was the second goal. It was Paco that scored the first goal. The second goal, the next shot, was incredible.
Unbelievable.
From the right-hand side,
and we were like, oh, that's right, he's out on the right. And I'm like, the 2 goalers just scored that goal? Are you kidding me? So, yeah.
No, I tell you what. It was a sterling performance from the English team, but the Argentines, congratulations to those guys, they were just too good in the end. And they came out the winners of the Whitbread tankard, and they will be presented with that before the main presentation for the Coronation Cup after this game here this afternoon. So the players have been out warming up, Glenn, and they'll have a big parade. They'll walk up the centre of the field.
Yes.
Flag bearers bearing the flags, and they will be presented by the commentators next to us.
Yep.
That is Carl Uda Martinez, and of course our old mate Jamie will be in there as well.
Jamie Hayde will be doing that as well. So the other thing, Greg, was we've got Nachi Viana has come straight from California, and he's been over there playing with the Klentners and Jesse Bray. They just won on the weekend, and I saw them. He and Jesse got given e-bikes as a really cool prize.
Really?
Yeah, and a pretty flash one too. So I just asked Nachi about it then, but he's really good. And Hecco Taranco, I believe, has come straight from Argentina.
He only arrived this morning.
Yes.
And Viana arrived yesterday.
The good thing about that is you don't give yourself a chance to get jet lag.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, you just got to get on and do it.
And it's great as well, as far as the Uruguay side are concerned, to see David or Pilon Sterling, whichever you like, we'll call him David Sterling, to be back. He had that nasty fall on ground 6 in the, I think it was the second game of the Cartier Queen's Cup. And he was out, he broke his collarbone, and that had to be a good 6 to 7 weeks ago. And he's worked very, very hard indeed with huge amounts of physio and what have you, and training and exercise. And he's back on the field today. Happy days for him, and good luck to him. I think he told me he's played 3 lots of chukkers, and he feels great. So he's a quality player. I think he's won 11 Argentine Opens, Glenn, this fellow. I mean, he's a legend of the game, full stop. Fantastic. So it won't be too long before, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the parade up, as I said, the centre of the ground, and they will turn in to the Royal Box for the playing of the national anthems, and then we will be underway with the first of 6 chukkers for the Coronation Cup for 2026. The Coronation Cup was first played in 1911, and Uruguay returned here for the second time in the history of the Coronation Cup. They played in 2022, and they went down 11 goals to 9 to England in that game. Now, funnily enough, everybody, that was Tommy Beresford's first introduction to the Coronation Cup here on the Queen's Ground at Guards, and he is now the captain of the England team. So well done to Tommy. Also in that game, we had young Louis Hine playing at 17 years of age, and he's the youngest player ever to win the Coronation Cup at age 17. So they are out on the field again today, and Ned Hine, along with Louis, it must be a very, very proud moment for Mama and Dada Hine to have their 2 boys out on the field here playing for their country in the Coronation Cup. Ned Hine, of course, winner of the Cartier Queen's Cup with Santi Chavan. Correction, not Santi Chavan, Lorenzo Chavan. Santi's his father. Lorenzo Chavan, and of course the great Heta Castagnola. I got to say, Glenn, the field looking incredible. When you think of all of the polo that's being played on it. Absolutely amazing. Well done to the ground staff as ever. And there, and just riding by in front of the royal box are our two flag bearers, Glenn. And look at our little girl and our little pony.
Yeah, that's Florence Ashby.
Okay.
And Cruz Otamendi on the right-hand side. So
scored a hell of a goal this morning, I think, didn't he? Isn't that right?
He certainly did. And then Patrick Clark and JP and Nina's scored all of the other goals in the other 3-0 in the one in the first set of chukkers, or first chukker it was.
How many chukkers did they play? Was it a chukker apiece or two chukkers this morning?
They did one chukker each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one at 1:30, one at 1:45. It was magic. They did so well. It was such good polo to watch.
So the teams are down to the right-hand side. They're preparing to get into line for the parade up the centre of the Queen's Ground here at Guards. And Glenn, I'll tell you what, I'm very, very jealous because there's a Uruguayan asado down to our left-hand side, and the boys there in all their kit are cooking away, and the waft and the smell of it, I'm starving. You had a big piece of it. You didn't even offer me a piece of meat, you miserable get.
I thought you'd already had lunch. I haven't had anything.
He didn't even ask me.
No,
Listen,
there was
he didn't
about
have
6 bits there, and yeah, definitely should have given you something.
He looks like a happy elephant here beside me, I tell you.
Anyway, right, so we are looking like getting ready to go. We're starting to get the players all sorted. We are teched up here. We've got 3 laptops here, ready to go, and looking forward to a fantastic match. It's always such a fantastic day, this Coronation Cup. I've been lucky enough to play in it 4 times, Greg. Won 2 and lost 2. And 2005 was one
not bad.
Pardon?
50%
50% isn't too bad, yeah. And the one that stands out for me was the 2005 when it was 25,000 people here, and it rained proper. We didn't even know we were going to play, and the cars were backed out from Guards, and you remember how deep they were. They were down to that gate.
Yeah,
which
no,
is like
they used to go.
That's 3/4 of a kilometre.
Down ground 4,
Three-quarters
ground
of a
5,
mile.
6.
Yeah, a long way. Thousands and thousands of people. And ground 3 was all taken up with all of the hospitality and the China White tent. And we drove out of the Cowarth, which is what? How far is Cowarth? Mile and a half?
Yeah. That.
Right. So we drove out of the Cowarth gates, and I turned left, and I drove just up to the brow of the hill. That took me 35 minutes in the truck.
Wow.
And so then I had to pull back in, and we walked up here, Craig. Did you know that? I walked my horses with my gear and everything. We had to walk them up to Polo.
Because of the traffic.
We couldn't get in.
Couldn't get in.
We weren't going to make it.
I commentated one of the games here, Glenn. I was on my own. There was over, I reckon there was 30,000 people here.
Yeah. Unreal.
Amazing.
Unreal.
Anyway.
Well, the teams are coming in, and we can see gorgeous Florence Ashby up the front there with the flag. And we've also got Cruz Otamendi.
So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome onto the field. We're delighted to welcome you all here for International Day.
And we will have a live
The Uruguayan side and the England side.
singing of
2 of the Pony Club riders.
the national anthems. And I'm just...
She sounded amazing earlier on. We heard her during the morning game. Oh, my goodness, she sounded incredible. So hopefully she's going to be doing both of the national anthems. Her name is Naomi, and she is an opera singer. And so we are looking forward to hearing her do her thing, because she sounded incredible this morning. So we've got our third men, Jason Dixon and Tim Bound beside us. Tim Bound's the third man. Jason is the assistant. And this should be an absolutely incredible afternoon of polo. The flag is bigger than Florence Ashby.
Okay. Now we have the playing. So Naomi will sing the Uruguayan national anthem in an operatic tone. As Glenn said, I listened to her earlier this morning. I was commentating earlier this morning, and she sounded incredible. I don't know if you can hear it, guys. We'll try and put the mics out and so we can. I don't know if you can hear it, but anyway.
Yes, or?
Wow, what a voice, girl. Look at it, Glenn.
That's incredible.
Goodness
Naomi
me.
Rogers, unbelievable.
And now we have the English national anthem.
Absolutely magic, Greg. Naomi Rogers, take a bow. You were fantastic.
Well done, that girl.
And so we've got
Incredible.
England in the white shirts, Greg. Uruguay
Yes.
in the blue. How fun is this going to be? Cannot wait.
I'll tell you what, I reckon they'll be rocking and rolling, Glenn. We haven't had any rain, whatever. The field has been watered. Incredible the amount of polos that's been played in it. As we keep reiterating, well done to the ground staff. But I think these two teams will be going for it, running, and I'm hoping it's a wide open, flat-out game.
Running and gunning.
That's it.
That's
Running
what's going to be
and
happening
gunning.
today. So, as I mentioned, we'll just check who we've got at which end. We've got, Harry and Harvey on the right, Astor and Charlie on the left. Just keeping an eye on our goal judges. We're going to make our goal judges famous is what we're going to do.
Tell you what, man, they should be in Hollywood already, mate. You've got them that far. Right, here we go for Uruguay. We're going to work with Jamie now, who's taken over the commentary from Carl for the moment. So from Uruguay, at number 1, his handicap is 5 goals. Santiago Sterling, brother of Pilon, or David. Should we recall him
Pilon.
David or Pilon?
Pilon.
Pilon's easier, better. At number 2, we have Nachi Viana, 7 goals in handicap. He likes to run with the ball, and, well, the faster the better as far as he's concerned. And at the number 3 position, you all know him. He's a legend of the game. Pelon Sterling, 8 goals in handicap now, former 10 goals. He's won the Argentine Open, what is it, 11 or 12 times?
Too many.
Too many.
We don't have enough hands and fingers.
All right, fair enough. And then we have Heko de Taranco Sterling, cousin of both Santi and Pelon.
Absolutely magic. And now the English side coming out at number 1. It is going to be so fun to have them out here. Lining up at number 1 will be Louis Hine with the blue helmet, and he's coming out on 6 goals, and he has had a fantastic season this year with Park Place. Actually, I'll take that back. They didn't have the season they wanted, Park Place.
I think they were expecting better.
Yeah, they were. But this man has been outstanding, I think, and I think today he is going to be one of the absolute weapons that England are going to be using at all times. So he will be at number 1. At number 2, they've got Ollie Cudmore. Rob Cudmore will be here watching, and we all think about Sue, his mum, passed away. She's just a magnificent human being, and good luck to Ollie Cudmore. Hope he has a fantastic game. At number 3, we got Louis' brother Ned. What a fantastic thing, as you mentioned, Greg, to have Robin and Andrew having the 2 boys out here playing. Millie, 10 goals in the women's and just won the British Open. And at back, this man, Tommy Beresford, you see his dad just down here below us with Jose Donoso, and there's the Chilean side of the English there with Tommy. But yeah, because Tommy's mum is Chilean, so You'll see on the scoreboard it is 2-0 to start with. That is because they have agreed, Greg, and I asked this from Roddy Matthews.
Okay.
They worked out that they weren't going. This was the number that both of them were unhappy with.
Number 2.
2-goal start.
Okay.
Because they're 4 goals difference.
Right.
And 2 goals was the number that they were both unhappy with. So that's what they told me.
So how come they both have it there? How come it's up there?
Because they weren't going to have 3, they weren't going to have 1, they weren't going to have 4, they weren't going to have 0. So 2 was the one that they were both unhappy with, equally
dear.
unhappy with. Anyway, this will be a cracking match. Greg, I will try and give you some of the ponies right now. We've got DS Jessica, Doña Sofia Jessica for Louis Hine. He's been playing her the whole time in the high goal, and she has been absolutely magic. He's been playing in the 18 goal as well. Ned is out on Machitas Naima, and she's by Machitos Andino, and out of Machitos Jazita. We've got Ollie Cudmore's out on Ghetto, this chestnut mare of his that he absolutely loves. Out of Goldie, and Tommy Beresford's out on Kenya. Well, Kenya, this gelding of his, 15 years old, mate. He's been playing Kenya forever.
Man.
What a weapon. And now, don't forget, Santi Sterling, he's out here on Oriental Black Label, which are all his brother's breed, probably his family breed. So this one is by Classify, who's an Australian bred animal, is Classify,
right.
out of Pataka. We've got Boccia Tormenta for Nachi Viana, and this one's by High Host. And we're going to see some of these horses, and this is bred by the Heggies. Then we've got Palon is out on Oriental Teoroma, and this one has been playing with Gonzalo Ferrari the whole time in the Gold Cup. And then Heko Taranko is out on Oma Super. Now, Greg, we've got 2 grey hats and 2 black hats for the Uruguayan side. It is not going to be easy.
Well, not quite. I mean, Pelon has that white strip across his helmet. That's all right. And Santi Sterling has a white strip across the grey helmet that he has. So we should be fine.
We'll give that a go.
And it's great to see we have a huge contingent of Uruguayan people here to watch this spectacle this afternoon. And a very warm welcome to all of those guys from the Guards Polo Club.
We were told that Tommy was going to start on Kenya, but he's on a grey. And Kenya's a black gelding, so
Well,
it ain't Kenya.
there you go. There you go. They've rumbled you already, Glenn.
Or unless they've finally been able to get the mud out of his coat, and now he's a grey, actually.
And
So, I'll see if I can work out which grey that he's on.
Those individuals I just mentioned, because without them, there would be no international Coronation Cup for their generosity to
Tommy doesn't have a grey horse on his list.
Okay, well, there we go.
So he's currently
Your eyes are deceiving you. It is actually black. No, not
he's
at all.
currently riding a horse. We have no idea, but we will find out for you if we can.
It's Casper. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, watching at home and around the world, welcome to you all, and we are ready for the start of the opening chukker at 6 here. Coronation Cup, Queen's Ground, Guards Polo Club 2026, England 2, Uruguay 0. That is on handicap from the start, so the umpires will be calling them in a few moments. Peter Wright and Chris Hyde, of course, 2 very experienced umpires. Peter Wright is the chief umpire for the HPA. And the referee, as Glenn said, Timmy Bowen, and he's been assisted by Jason Dixon as the 4th umpire.
So I just heard then 2022, I think, was the last time they played
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
Yeah, you've already said that.
I mentioned that earlier, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say that, mate.
And Louis was 17, was the introduction.
Yep.
And Tommy was his debut for England.
Wow. How cool.
I believe, yeah. And look at him now, he's captain.
Yeah, amazing. And what interesting, fun little fact too, we had Zach Byam playing in the match this morning. And the last time they had the Pony Club, which was in 2000 and, I can't remember, it's a while ago, Zach Byam fell off down here when he was in the Pony Club parade. Okay. Marcus Beresford's trying to set me up. He reckons that the...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they're coming in for the lineup, the start of the opening chukker. And away we go. Who's going to win the first lineup? And it looks like England have it in the shape of Tommy Beresford went for the big one. He got a lot of height in that, but nothing, no distance. Sterling is there, a little backhand by. Pelon sends that ball over to the side. Backhand turned around again there by Ollie Cudmore. Nice touch, finds teammate Louis Hine. Up front now, going to the goal out to the right-hand side. Oh, he's given it too much from Louis because Tommy was free. He got away from his man, but it's over the back line to the right and wide.
Yeah, well, Ollie Cudmore's already broken a stick, so he has to go and get another one. Mallet came off, but he's going to be quick back out to it. And the Uruguayans, what are they going to do? How are they going to set this up? Hecko to bring it in. Hecko with a touch. Sends it out to the left-hand side to Nacho Viana. Polon going forward to do some marking. Viana, hot from Polo in California, is a seriously good player. Will he get back on it? Oh, no, huge ride off there with Ollie Cudmore. And Polon stolen and taken it back.
Sterling, very clever play by him. He read that beautifully and checks and turns, brings it around. Cudmore's waiting there. In behind is Viana. He takes over. Sterling's running to the centre. Viana with the call. Cudmore there as well. The half-neck shot sent up towards Sterling. Pinpoint perfect pass. Tommy goes back to the fence. Sterling's out to the right-hand side, showing none the worse for his tumble earlier on in the season when he broke his collarbone. Sterling, and incoming was Santi Sterling, his brother, and that took a little deflection out to the right-hand side. Came off a horse over the back line to the right. Knock in England. Uruguay meeting business, Glenda.
Yeah, brothers Sterling coming in there. Absolutely magic. Just missed that one to the right. Got a bit of cane on that one, and he'll be upset. But that is a good attack from them, and I love the way Polon comes around and does his bit. Now Ned fakes left, goes right. Tommy manages to catch him easily. Is Hecko going to make the play? He waits. Look at the way everyone's teamed up and paired up. It's magic Polo. Ned doesn't have to rush. Takes one little touch. Doesn't want to get caught with it. Now Tommy's gone left. Out on the little grey. Sends it out here. Marcus Beresford trying to set me up with a name, but I won't be repeating it just in case it's a little bit too risque. Now, Polon takes control of the ball right in front of the royal box. Oh, wow. The shot from Tommy Beresford. Can Louis get in to make the play? The backhand from Viana. The two of them fighting. Viana takes it forward.
Very strong by Viana. Big play by Louis. The backhand by Viana. Enough to turn around and find his man, Tarenko. Tarenko even. Hecko with the call. Call off by Sterling. Louis means business. Look at this from. Look at this. Oh, we got to get out of there. He's been told to clear by the umpires, and the whistle's blown. Now, Louis Hahn, just a little bit over-enthusiastic there, Glenn. Whistle's blown. He was told to move. He didn't.
No, mate. He wanted to set the press there, and he wanted everyone to know what was going on.
Yeah, but not at the expense of a penalty.
No, I reckon. Oh, they've gone to a 4, so this is an interesting one. I didn't know whether this was going to go to a 4 or not, but they've sent it through, and you can see here on the replay, he's really pushing in there, and that's when he's got to stop.
Absolutely.
But now also, Greg, down in the royal box, we've got a new partner, a horse.
A new what? Partner, a horse.
Oh, my goodness. Horsepower, a car.
Oh, okay.
And it is from the BYD, the Build Your Dreams franchise.
Okay.
And this is the Denza cars that they've got. This one's a really smart-looking vehicle. We'll get a picture of it later. And there's another one over in front of on the La Martina lawn. And, yes, it's a brand-new sponsorship that the HBA have got. It's really cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think I'd look pretty good in that, don't you? I need a few cushions to sit in it, but anyway. Right, it is Viana with the penalty, 60 yards, and a chance for the first goal of the game for Uruguay. It's very high. It's looking pretty good from here. And the flags are waved. The goal is good. And Uruguay are on the board. They were the ones that were doing the majority of the attacking so far in this Chukka. Just less than 3 minutes played in the opener.
And you've got to be careful with that fight like Louis went in to do. He's trying to make a bit of a point and show them that he was here to play. But, as you can see, giving away a goal. So this is that's the first goal for Uruguay. And it was a lovely shot from Nacho Viana. Now, sending it in on the far side. Chris Hyde. Peter Wright it was. Now, who's going to pick it up? Polon comes in. He's so well mounted on this beautiful Oriental Teorema. What's he going to do with it? Takes one touch. Now he sends it out to the right. Does he get what he wants on it? He does. Getting it over right now to Nacho Viana, but Tommy Beresford in perfect position.
Tommy checks and turns, brings this horse. Look at that horse turn. Look at the big ball from Tommy, looking for his man up there, and he's taken away Sterling. Louis, Hine, Louis, infield, angle play required. Louis, angle shot, Hine, what a goal, and that is a goal lasso if ever I've seen one. A beautiful play, Sterling did what he could. He went back to the pass to try and cut him off from the goal mouth, didn't get there, and the angle shot from Louis Hine, magical.
Well, when you have, so they're going to go for a courtesy change. And when you have a shot that you saw from Tommy Beresford, it just opens up the field. He hit that, I mean, it's 150 yards. And he's just put that straight there. Louis knows it's on, bang.
He smoked it.
He absolutely gave it a bit of welly, that one, and down it goes. And what a finish from Louis Hine. I thought he might have shot the first one, but he must have felt that he had enough space, and the cut shot was magic.
Yeah, but he plays with so much confidence.
Doesn't
The
he?
guy's only 20 years of age,
Yeah.
but the confidence he plays with is incredible.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, it really is. And he's really is a shining light here, Ned, for the youngsters coming through, no?
Absolutely. But if Beresford has his eye in, and I think he has early in this game, he can send the ball a country mile, and he'll put those Uruguayans under big pressure.
Oh, and backhands, forehands, neck shots, whatever you want, and he can score himself too, so. Right. That was a heck of a goal from Louis Hine. Now they line up on the right-hand side. They change ends after each goal is scored, obviously. Now who's going to pick this up? Louis gone into 3. I like the change, Louis, and then what he does is he gets going forward. Tommy picks it up again. They're doing really well in the throw-ins. Sending it long. Oh, my goodness. This is now for the other brother. Ned, look at Ned's pony. It's pulling away. Ned goes near side. Does he get enough? Pony kicks it. Louis goes in to make a play, but I don't think he could, and it goes wide to the right. What an attacking play.
I'll tell you what, he's firing those long balls, isn't he? He's got his eye in very early in the contest here as Beresford. And Taranko just guided that ball over the back line to the right-hand side. It could have been 4-1.
And that was into the wind, too.
Absolutely. So there's just less than 3 minutes to play in this opening chukker. They've had their free change. They may be checking a safety here. I don't think Taranko faked the backhand, possibly a foul, maybe. But they're having a look.
So no foul is called. The umpires just wanted to check. There was a possible chance of a right-of-way violation, but they've called no foul, and so Uruguay with the blue shirts will get a touch. It's going to be Heko. Brings it in first. Heko Taranko, rated on 7 goals. He's got 8, 7, 5 goals in front of him to use. He sends it out to Polon on 8 goals. He goes 10 goals. Oh, it's actually a perfect play, and unfortunately Ned coming in, and look at Nachi Viana. He thinks it's his straight away. And what do you reckon, Greg?
I reckon it was, because he took that little touch. Viana was right on the call there in behind, wasn't he? And Ned was going across in front of him. This time it's a penalty from the halfway line.
It must have been right on the verge of going to the next one, but especially the speed they're going, mate. And what happened was Polon tried to get to it, pulled the pony over, which he does. Polon does this real cool play where he goes to the right a bit and then comes back to the left to give himself a better angle, and the pony just stood on the ball. And that actually cooked Louis completely, and then Ned thought it was his, but he got the foul against him. So now they've got their set plays. Who was the coach for the Uruguayan side? I didn't know. Did you find out who it was?
The Uruguayan side is Juan Martin Nero.
Oh, Juanma. Jeepers, he's a tough one to have.
He is, and a huge long ball now. What England can do on the backhand by Tommy didn't get much onto that. Viana's there. He was about 15, 10, 20 yards out, less than that. The backhand turned it around. What a play. I think it was Cudmore got a touch on it, and Taranko gets it again. Heko around the houses. Needs a little cut shot in there. Taranko shoots, and Taranko put it wide. Gave it too much. Oh, that's one that got away for sure.
Definitely. Heko normally so strong and so on target with that one, with those, but he just missed that one. Now 3-1. We've got just under 2 minutes left. Tommy brings it in. Louis goes deep. So does Ollie. He's trying to pull Polon out of the game. Now Ned receives it nice and short. They don't mind. They don't mind that England receives the ball there, because now is the phase that they want to get it. Santi is going to have to stay with Tommy. Louis goes in to make a play, gets one touch, goes again. Oh, and he's left it behind, and it's a chance for Tommy's long arms. Picks it up again. Santi does a backhand, and picked up now by Uruguay. Oh, he might have come around in front, maybe, Nachi.
Viana being called on that one, and the England team had the momentum. And they had the call on that, and Viana thought he had the play. He was wrong. The penalty is going to go. Here we go, Glenn. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so the replay, ball's come through, and he's just come round the front of two players. Unfortunately, taking it down to a penalty for, so Nachi will get that called against him. And Tommy Beresford will get a penalty for to get that fourth goal, that elusive fourth goal that they've been looking for. They've had a couple of shots at it. And going into the end of the first, that will be good for England. You give away two goals on handicap. You want to make sure you try and get that back as soon as possible.
Absolutely. So Beresford, penalty for 60 yards defended, of course. Defending team must be 40 yards away from the ball when struck or struck at. So Beresford for 4-1. A minute and a half remaining on the clock. Tommy. Horse was a bit goey in that one, but he's put it very high. And that is a beautiful penalty from Tommy Beresford. His horse wasn't helping him there, Glenn, was he? It looked like he wanted to rock and roll a bit there, going into that ball, but Tommy controlled it beautifully.
No, that's quality. That is a quality shot. Not an easy one to do when the pony's jig-jogging that much. But Tommy shows why he is such a good professional. They come back to the centre. And umpire Peter Wright on the far side sends it through. Oh, Louis didn't see it, but it came out for him. Now it's going to be Taranko. Has Ollie Cudmore with him. Taranko sends that one out short right to get it to Polon. Polon's there. Can he make the play he wants? Sends that one forward. Polon with a beautiful shot. He put a speculator to get it down inside the 60 with under a minute to go. Tommy Beresford goes back end into space, but can they get onto it? Good ride off there from Polon. Whoa, coming in there. Ned gets away with one, I reckon.
Wow, Ned, next shot in field. Here comes brother Louis in behind Viana. Louis gets the touch. He's down the middle of the Queen's ground here at guard. Louis Hine looking for number 5 on the board. He's gone left again. He needs another little touch. Louis Hine, another one for England from Hine. Very, very good indeed from young Louis. And the pass from brother Ned. It was a Hine combination of goals there, Glenn. Beautifully done.
Absolutely magic. And that will finish our first chukker. And England could not have asked for a better one. Off the stick, they're leading 3-1 with the handicap difference 5-1. Greg, England on the front foot.
I'll tell you what, Glenn, I'm loving the way that both teams are playing. They're trying to send the long one. They're running the ball. And as soon as the player gets it, there's no dilly-dallying with it. They're letting it go and letting the opposition or their players run onto it. Happy days. Back in a few moments, guys. Thank you very much. Well, I tell you what, Glenn, Hilario Joe will be very, very happy with that opening performance in the first chukker from England.
As a coach, you couldn't ask for anything better. It's exactly what we tried to do against the Argentine side, the young Argentine side, but we just never really got ourselves in the hunt. And anyway, that's the way it goes. So, England having another chat with Hilario there. We've got ponies for you. Let me see what we've got. We've got Louis Hine is out on Gordo, which is this 10-year-old chestnut gelding. We've got Ollie Cudmore's on Lovelock's Bieber by Open El Padrino and out of Open Batata. We've got Ned Hines on Flajura, or Flahura. Garapata, a 7-year-old grey mare is Ned, yep. And Tommy Beresford's on Open Campesino by Open El Padrino, another one by Padrino. We've got Santi Sterling on Oriental Sunderland by Machitos Cello. Nachicho Viana on Cachijujo Gerila, which is from Fakusola's breed, Kachijujo. Remember that one?
Yes, I do.
Polon's on one of his own, Oriental Emily, gorgeous mare. And we've got Heko Taranko is out on, what does that say? Maticha. So that's what we've got. And we finished with a goal at the end of that chukker. And that was absolutely magic there from Louis. So let's see what happens.
Right, here we go again. Start of the second. 5-1 on the board. England looking good at the moment. In there goes Tommy again. Looks for the backhand. Stands it across field. Unlucky came off his own man sort. Ned Hine will pick it up. Brings it back towards his own half momentarily. Back towards his own goal line. He's taken on by Sterling. The little neck shot upfield towards teammate Ollie Cudmore. Beautifully weighted pass. Cudmore's not hanging around either. He fires that ball up there towards Louis Hine. He's taken on by Heko Tarenko. Hine and Tarenko. Hine gets it away. Coming through Ned on the grey. In there also is Ollie Cudmore. The ball's left out to the right hand side. Ned will come in there and try and get a hold of it. Flicks the ball out to the far boards and it'll be Sterling. It looks like he's going to get the better of that one.
Yeah, that was a really good attacking play. Louis did well to get control of the ball on the boards, sent it through, and I thought it was going to be brother to brother, but it was Ollie Cudmore that came flying through, didn't finish it, and then Polon coming in to make a play, and Ned just got fouled. Got a foul called against him for coming in under the shot and into that right of way, and so a spot hit for Uruguay. Heko brings it forward once, just to get themselves out, closer out of the 60, sends it over to Nachiviana. This is the play they're going for. And I guess with Polon having played no actual tournament games for a couple of months, it's probably why they don't want him on the ball as much. But, of course, he gets on the ball again, Polon.
He can't help himself, can he? Still, with Sterling leaves the ball now for Viana, who's just looking around to see where all his teammates are. But they are, well, they're being marked pretty tightly here. And Viana fires along one high in the sky into the opposite half of the field. Incoming now, Santi Sterling. Did he ever play in that? Yes, he did. Ollie Cudmore was in behind over the top. He goes. Sterling takes over. Sterling out to the right-hand side. He'll need a hell of a play from there. Sterling loose to his left. The backhand turned around by Ollie Cudmore. Beresford turns on it. And it is Viana off the horse out to the right. Viana takes over.
Nachi Viana does well. He had an opening. I thought he was going to take it. He's a very good sharpshooter. Turns it around again. Polon comes in. The two of them will do this a fair bit today. They're told to use it. They do. It's caught behind the flag, and I can't see it. And it's going to be Polon. Flicks that one back. Back into the centre. Picked up now. Nachi Viana with a chance. No, it's Tommy Beresford. What's his name?
Ned Hine.
Ned Hine. That's him. Tommy gets taken out of. Oh, Tommy made a rider. There was a rider with him and Polon, and then Tommy still played the near side. Very uncharacteristic of him. He must have thought there was enough room. A very clean player, I would say Tommy Beresford is.
Yeah, I'll say. And he's just having a chat with the umpire there. He's saying, listen, mate, I had a chance in that. But Polon was there, and the penalty will go in favour of Uruguay, a chance to get one back. And boy, they need it. They're behind by 4.
He must have thought that they hit each other and then came apart a bit, because he would normally never do that. And that's why I'd say he was questioning. But Polon very quickly, back to the 60 mark, was like, yep. And Nachi Viana, we've already seen what he can do. We've seen what he can do. He is deadly from the penalty shot. Penalty spot, with a penalty shot. From the penalty shot spot.
Get it out, Glenn. Right, Viana for number 2 on the board from Uruguay. It's low this time, and it's a stinger. It's out to the right and well wide. Didn't get a hold of that. He looks up to the heavens and says, I made a bit of a boo-boo with that one.
So he just, as he's come in, he's got the stride a bit wrong, Greg, and he's had to reach for that one a bit, and that's what's happened. When you don't get this, it's actually been deflected. So it might not have been far off that right post. So it actually was not a miss. It's another penalty against England. I wasn't sure whose stick that came off, but it's already 5 penalties to 1. So if England want to maintain this lead, they've got to be careful with their penalties.
Well, so far the penalties have been upfield, except for that. Did they have a penalty 3? No. No.
There was a penalty 4, 2 penalty 4s has been. That's it.
Yeah.
Tommy missed. Tommy got his, and Nachi got his. So if we can get him, if he can wait for this ball there. See how he checked the pony up? See, that's a different strike completely. That one. You see that, Greg? Completely different strike. He didn't try to reach for it. He wasn't trying to hit it too hard. And he's good. That what do you call it? The safety gave him a chance to reset. And he's like, come on, get back to what I do really well.
Well, he struck that beautifully. It was pretty low, but he hit it with a lot of power. It actually took a deflection, Glenn. I heard it as it went through the goal. Somebody got a mallet on it. or ahead, one or
Someone's
the other.
goggles.
White balls in play again. Louis trying to get away. The hook by Taranko was good. Incoming Sterling. Checks and turns. There's no one up front for the blue team yet. Now they're heading forward. Taranko goes up front. So too his brother Sterling. And the pass from Santi Sterling to Taranko. Taranko first time drive. He thought that Sterling Jr. was going forward. A backhand by Tommy Beresford. Pinpoint perfect pass for Louis Hine. Found the angle. Beautiful play.
Nice work. Oh, Polon, he is incredibly well mounted. Look at him go on this beautiful horse again. Takes it. His team won the Gold Cup. He had Gonzalo Ferrari playing instead of him. Polon brings it in again. Have they got control? They do. Uruguay starting to mount an attack. Coming in again. Polon to score. Takes it out to the right. Look at this horse go. Flex it under the neck. Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. They're taking it in. Oh, there's been a whistle, has there? Whoa.
Viana was in there, Glenn, and well, that was a bit of a mess. It was more like rugby than polo, I can tell you, in the goal mouth. England doing everything they can, but amazing, incredible play from Pilon Sterling.
Yeah. So they're going to give a free change.
Here we go.
So Pilon made a little neck shot, didn't want to hit anyone. Okay, it's just whether or not that write-off was right or not. It was not, so they've blown the foul. Must have been on Ollie Cudmore, I think it was.
Against Louis, I think, Glenn.
Louis, was it?
I thought it was
so
Louis.
One of the blue helmets, anyway. And unfortunately, that is the goal they needed, all right. Nachi, I just heard our good friend Jamie Hayward talking out there. And so that is a good goal for Uruguay and back in the hunt. And the one thing I just mentioned, Greg, 6 penalties against and all goals for Uruguay from penalties. So England have got to be careful.
Right. The crowd here and pitting their wits against the Argentine crowd, against the Uruguayan crowd rather, as Beresford takes the ball upfield. Here come England again now. They're up by 2, and there's the pass from Hine. Ned getting away from in behind Sterling chasing. Ned Hine, beautiful control again. The pass again from Tommy Beresford. Pinpoint perfect, 6-3 England. Well, Glenn, they were 2 down a moment ago, or 2 ahead a moment ago, and now it's 3.
They have such a good system on the throw-ins. Like, it's faultless. They are so good on that side. They've won every one of them, and it is just so nice to watch. And Tommy doesn't mess around, and Ned with a really good finish. So, are they going to give them time to come back out? Yes, they are. Rightio. That's an interesting one. I thought they already done that, but they must have just called free change just now. So all of the Uruguayans are out there ready to go. The free changes do take away a little bit the art of saving your horse a little bit, but it is what it is.
Well, in this temperature, we got to look after the horses. Anyway, the ball is in play again. Who's going to get control of it? And it is Viana with the call here for Uruguay. Fars one upfield trying to find Sterling. Beresford goes back for England in defence. Tommy taken on by the legend Sterling. The backhand by Tommy. Perfect, beautiful angle ball to the far side. Coming in there again was Viana. Coming in there also was Louis Hine. Mallet raised. Oh, my word. And Louis taken out by the roots there. It looked like by Viana. Whistle is blown.
Well, Viana's come in and taken the ball near side. So he's done stick side. He's done one touch. He's bellied it under the belly to the left. And then he's gone. Here we go. Watch it. You watch what he does here. Look at the belly shot. Ready? He goes one touch, bang, bang, belly. Now he goes across. He thinks it's his line. Look at Louis. Cleans him up. So whose line is it?
Well,
they've given it against Nachi. They've given it against Nachi. That nearly could have gone against Louis, but they've given it against Nachi Viana, and it's a penalty from the spot.
Beresford again takes control to hit infield, looking for Ned. Set piece this. Ned takes over. First time drive by Ned, looking for brother Louis. Louis will be taken on there by Taranko in the grey. Brings the ball back towards the halfway line. Here goes Taranko to the side. Still there, but Louis just put that over the side, out of play. Unlucky for Louis Hahn. Drop ball, Uruguay.
Yeah, 100%. Louis coming in there on the chestnut with a white face. And now Nachi, look at him go. He loves going forward, this guy. Honestly, got a shoe on the field. So Plon just, Hecko picks that up on the little grey. Hecko's little grey. Let me see if I can find him on a grey. So Hecko's got some unbelievable horses. He's got a lot of Adolfos. Lucky Strike, Jet Airfly, Vasca Ritama. I mean, there's some unbelievable horses here. Vasca Amir Moore. Anyway, Hecko on the grey, takes his time. Short left to Polon, couldn't be better. Now Louis waits for Hecko. Watch what they do. Now they've made a bit of space. Polon gets going. Good, oh, wow. That was an interesting one because Ollie's come back across and look at him get around. Polon, oh! Okay.
Well,
This is all
well, look at that horse at Polon's turn, man. Wow.
No, mate, this guy.
Who had the call on that, Glenn?
Well, it's where the ball came from, and to me, I think it was across the field, not the way Tommy thought. And I think they're going to blow this against Tommy Beresford, but you've got to wait to see because this will all come down to the last touch. So here's the replay. The play's gone across here. Oh, ay, 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 ay. So.
Well, Tommy was sure it was his, and he's protesting, I should say, trying to use a big word there. Forget about those, Greg. You can't do it. Anyway, he was protesting to the umpire just slightly, and the penalty has gone against him, it looks like. There's going to be a penalty too, so a chance to bring it back to within the 2-goal handicap again.
Dangerous contact. You've got to probably go to a penalty too, so Nachiviana, hot off the plane, straight from California, as I said. Shout out to Jesse Bray if he's listening over there, and the Clentoners. They just won, I think it was a 16-goal they play over there. I think it'd nearly have to be with those two playing because they're both 7 goals, so 7 and 6, 6 and 7, 7, 6. Yeah, 14 or 16 goals, and Justin and Jake, I think it is, the Clentoners. So, right, sending it through. Nachi doesn't miss those, puts it through, and that is his 4th goal. And guess what? They are all from the penalty spot.
So Hilario will have a chance with a chat with his boys here at the end of the second chucker. Boys, you got to chill out with the penalty in the penalty department, hey?
Yeah, and this is, this is a 3-goal to 1 chucker, exactly what Uruguay needed. 6 goals to 4, back into the centre, picking it up. Tommy, they've done it once again. They've won yet another throw in, and they hit it long. Look at Ned go. Polon tries to stay with him. Ned can't get around the outside. Polon has him. Now what they do next is important. Santi's got the man. Oh, look at Polon, the confidence he has. Unbelievable. Gaston won with him, with Gonzalo Ferrari on his horses.
Viana fires it upfield. Now it's Uruguay on the attack. They're behind by 2. They want to reduce that deficit. Little backhand touch by Louis Hine came off the horse of Ollie Cudmore. Over to the far side now. Santi Sterling will bring the ball in and around if he can. Leaves the ball behind for brother Pelon. Tarenko is there. Hecko backhand again, this time by, I think it was Louis that got a hold of it. Beresford with a long drive. No one home for the English team.
The backhand communication from Tommy and Louis then was magic. The backhand from Louis was brilliant, but then Sterling just came back to get him. The turn of the ball. Tommy, backhand again, sets it up for Ned, but it's going to be Polon. Polon with the backhand, sends it into the middle. Can they get around onto it first? It's going to be England. 2 English shirts. Louis gets a backhand across to Tommy Beresford. These two are linking like you can't believe. Sends a drive miles down the field. And coming across now is Taranko. Hecko on the 60. Polon's pretty much stopped. He's going to send this one over to the boards. He wants the backhand. Ned will go to this. Turn once. Will he shoot? Goes again. Sends it out to the left-hand side. And Ned protesting, thinking that Hecko's gone left and right in front of him. But what a chucker. 6 goals to 4. I think Uruguay really stepped up that chucker. It was good.
That was fantastic from Uruguay in that chucker. What were they behind at one stage? 4 behind at one stage? Well, yeah. And so, well, guys, we're back to the handicap difference. At the end of the second, we have the third coming up. Then we'll have a little half-time break. Scoreboard reads England 6, Uruguay 4. Back in a few moments. Thank you.
Righto, back out for the start of this third chukker. We're just getting ready. I'll give you some of the ponies coming out. We've got Louis Hine out on Triunfo Letitia, which is from the Lavinia, which is by Lavinia Whitbread, which is Hilario's breed, 7-year-old bay mare. We've got Ollie Cudmore out on Bounty. This one's by Clarin and out of Bonita, 14-year-old chestnut mare. We've got Ned Hine, who's on Hete Pujera, playing this in the third chukker by Hete Halgo for Ned. And then we've got Tommy Beresford's out on La Bonita Tommy. It's 11-year-old bay gelding. He loves his geldings, Tommy Beresford. Now, Santi Sterling is on Oriental Chivas Regal. Beautiful mare by by Classify, and out of Pataka, which is actually a full sister to the one in the first chukker. That's pretty cool. We've got Nachi Viana is out on Iranita Aneka from the McDonough breed. We've got Polon out on his own Oriental Michigan by Classify and out of Okeechobee. And Aleko is out on Bravissima, which may even be one of his own. But anyway, they are the ones that he's got. And some absolutely magic horses for these players out here today. So I see that they're having a chat down there. We've got Juan Martinero talking to his boys as well. So let's see what we got. What do you reckon, Greg?
I reckon that Juanma had a very good chat with the Uruguayan side after the first chukker, because that second chukker, they came right back into it, and they're just 2 behind back on the handicap. Now, they were 4 behind at one stage, as you say, and it's all to play for.
100%, and I don't think that they tried to run it as much. They tried to be a bit more controlled, and then England fouled. And I think that's actually the play that's working for them at the moment.
It's England's nemesis at the moment, those fouls. Too many. Now, where did we finish, Glenn? Are we going to end up with a roll-in? Was the ball in the centre of the ground, or was there a foul at the end of that second chukker? The ball's been placed on the penalty spot, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty in favour of England.
So, when Ned turned the ball, he'd been called for a backhand, he turned it, and then it was Hecko that came into Ned's right of way, and he didn't need to because the time had run out. And he's given England a chance to get one right at the start of the chukker. Pretty much an unnecessary foul.
Well, he won't be pleased with himself, and he's just walking or riding away from the umpires there. And he was saying, what was that for, sir? What did I do wrong? Well, fella, this is what you're doing, and this is what we're doing. So, looks like a penalty 3. 40 yards for Tommy to hit and increase the tally again for England and make it 7 goals to 4, beginning of this third chukker. It's very high and it's very straight from Beresford. The goal is good. I'll tell you what, that ball went over the scoreboard, Glenn, and there's a load of cars back behind there in the car park. And I'll tell you what, Glenn, there might be a windscreen gone missing.
Oh, yes. Definitely with a polo ball. Maybe a little gift, you could call it, if it was wedged in you.
Yeah, and what's the windscreen on a Ferrari? Tell me.
Right. Polon on the grey, lining up at 3. They've got Hecko out. Louis, so fast, and the hook is very good there from Hecko. Sends it back. Who's going to pick it up? Tommy waits. He can't see the ball. He's in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good for England. And it's picked up now from Polon. Oh, the pony. He doesn't get enough on it. Polon leaves that one behind. Now Tommy Beresford turns this one. Flicks it back. Looks for an option.
England got away with that. Sterling trying to find that ball underneath the horse stood, and it went backwards anyway. The ball sent upfield by Tommy, looking for Louis, taken on by Terenko. Incoming now, it is Pilon back on the grey. Checks and turns, brings it around. You can see the experience of this guy over here. Coming back from injury, leaves the ball now for Viana. Viana will be taken on by Ollie Cudmore. The drive downfield, they'll run the ground over in the far boards by Santis. Viana sends it, not Viana rather, sent downfield now, incoming again. I think it's Terenko, taken on by Beresford. Terenko along the back line, and Beresford just kept him where he was. He didn't have a play in it, over the back line it went and goes wide. Knock in England.
And Greg, you mentioned something absolutely perfect for everyone listening out there. If you're wondering how to defend a player like Heko Taranko, look what Tommy Beresford did. As Greg said, he didn't have a play, but he stayed in that space, made it difficult for him. Heko put pressure on himself and ended up hitting over his own backline. Beresford, long right, monstrous drive, getting up to Ned and Louis. There's too much space. What's going on, Uruguay? Oh, Polon's beaten him. He's got it. Amazing play when you've got horses that can do that. Polon gets round the outside. His brother's there as well. Polon has a little bit of contact there with Tommy Beresford. He won't be happy. He'll leave this one now for Nachi. Nachi will take a touch. He'll look up. He'll shoot. He'll put this one pretty much left. I thought it was in.
I tell you what, Glenn, it wouldn't be far away, would it? He had a good old look, as you said, and he hit it beautifully, but out across the goal face and left them wide.
2 misses in a minute. So Uruguay peppering this goal, and they need to. 3 goals down.
I tell you what, this little grey horse belongs on, not because it's a grey and it's standing out, but it's outstanding, isn't it? From the back, Beresford taken on by Santi Sterling. The little pass out to the side there for Ned Hine. Hine taken on by Pelon. The drive by Ned, looking for Ollie. He's put her over the side and out of play. Bit of a miss hit there by Ned. Drop ball, blue, Uruguay.
Yeah, so that's changed after the last few years where the ball goes out and the other team get possession. So Nachiviana, the little bay pony, just getting its head down a little bit. He's going to go and try and make a play now. He must have some speed. He wants to get it now. Beautiful play. Heko gets it over to Polon. Oh, wow. Tommy Beresford, they snuck through there, unbelievable. Oh no, Heko, there's 2 of them, it's a 4-on-2. Louis flying, what can Nachi Viana do? He's gonna have to do something else. Look at Louis, take the man for Ollie Cudmore. Ollie coming down, he's inside the 60. Cudmore with 1 touch, he can have a cup of tea if he wanted. He can do whatever he likes in England. Score their 8th with a very good team goal set up from Tommy Beresford back inside the 60 down this end.
I'll tell you what, Glenn, I thought for a moment there that Pelon might have got that foul, but it was the referees, I reckon, they just thought it was enough distance. And great play by Louis Hine. Unselfishly took the man away and let Ollie go forward at ease.
No, team play, outstanding. And as you said there, Greg, from Louis, it was just unselfish, and they will let everybody go and change ponies. Most of them already did after the goal. They count 25. Whoever's a bit slower down here. And here they come, the last of the 3 English players.
So they're back to that 4-goal difference again. 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd chukka. Jamie.
Beresford picks it up out of the throw-in, takes his time. Looks for a short right. It's not short at all. Sends it over to Louis Hine. Louis waiting now on the grey, but it's going to be Ned. Will he make a shot? He's called off by his brother. Louis gets going quickly, but it's left behind.
Sterling checks and turns, brings it around, but he's gone over the top. He left that behind, didn't he? Incoming Ned Hine goes over the top, backhand by Louis, looking for his brother, or indeed Ollie Cudmore. The ball kicks out to the right-hand side. Vian is there, so too is Alejo. Heko Di Taranko brings the ball now, looking up and getting the line and getting the ball out to the right-hand side. And here comes that man again. It's Sterling. Pelon with the call. Going forward there is brother Santi. Incoming as ever will be Tommy Beresford. Backhand again with distance and height over the halfway line. Turning onto it Viana far side.
Honestly, Tommy Beresford is putting on a hitting display today. It's magic. Coming in now. Pelon on the grey at the back. But they've had it stolen. Ollie's gone. It's actually Santi's on the grey. Coming through again. Oh, wow. Players making all sorts of contact behind. That was Cudmore and Hine. Now, Viana goes quickly. Louis gets in there, but they managed to get the play. Does Tommy get to it? No. Now the Blues have got a chance. We've got 2 minutes left, 8 goals to 4.
Heko Taranko takes the ball forward now. Uruguay, they're behind by 4. Can they do something here to reduce the deficit before the half time? Now the ball is left for Sterling. Sterling lets one go. It's along the ground. Big hit by Santi Sterling for Viana, who's getting away from Beresford with the hit. Great play by Tommy Beresford. Backhand required here by Ollie Cudmore. Gets enough onto that, looking for Louis Hine. Backhand by Taranko, sent in field. And Uruguay have not gone away yet. They're down by the England goal. They're going to have a go. The ball across field. Sterling is there. Pelon is across the goal face. He decides to check and turn and bring it along the back line. Sterling now. The experience is showing here. Sterling, whistle on the play. Sterling. Ned was in there. there. They were all looking for the beast of the action, but Sterling was cool. Very, very cool. Whistles blown.
So the penalty two's been called. England retreat. Somebody's come into that right away. And they've tried to meet Polo Sterling coming around in front, and they've got another penalty call against them. So a penalty two, and unfortunately for them, Uruguay are going to have nearly all of their half-time goals, first half, from penalties.
From penalties.
And, I mean, the three shots here from, I think it was Hecco to, I can't even remember. I think it was actually Santi, might have been Polo, Santi, Nachiviana. That's as good a crisp a Polo as you're going to see.
Absolutely.
You won't even see that in the Argentine, you'll see that in the Argentine Open, but it's like hit, 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 brilliant, magic.
The goal is good for Uruguay, 8-5. The score is reduced to 3 with just less than a minute to the end of this chukker and half time.
Well, Uruguay need one more. Then we're back to 6 apiece, not including the handicap. Game on.
Absolutely. Balls in play again. Far side, little backhand touch there by Sterling. Incoming that to Tarenko. Oh, Louis there also. And it's taken on by the man of the game so far for me. And that is Polo Sterling. Sterling taken on by Cudmore. Polo goes past Cudmore. Still going forward, Polo. Back from injury, as you all know by now. We've said it enough times. Still with Sterling. In front is Louis. In behind Cudmore. Sterling, the ball, still with him. Taking on Viana over the top. Couldn't find it. Backhand by Ned Hine. Superb. But back to defend goes Sterling Jr.
Santi, Sterling, waits now. Can he go? Oh, it's come off a pony. Beautiful meet there in the air from Louis. Leaves it behind. Nachi Viana gets on the ball. So it's gone from a chance for Uruguay to a chance for England. Another chance for Uruguay. Will he leave this one behind? Oh, he takes it forward again. Now he flicks it back. Polo, one touch. Taranko behind him. He'll go again. Will he leave this one now? Nachi came in to make a play. Now he'll just bring this back to the left. He'll be told to use it. He does. Sends it down the middle. It's 70 yards on the fly. Can they pick it up? Cudmore in defence. Takes it forward once. Oh, that was desperate stuff. An incredible defence from the English. Ollie Cudmore on the fly.
And there goes the hooter. That is the end of the third chukker. And a wonderful display here from both teams. Handicap 2 goals. England are leading by 3. So they're winning by 1 on the day, if you like, from the field. So 8-5 is the score in favour of England in this Coronation Cup for 2026. But Glenn, what I'm loving about this, they're hitting it, they're using it, the players, the horses, everything. It's running fast, open, the way the game should be played.
Absolutely. It's a magnificent spectacle. I feel lucky to be calling it, and I'm grateful
That
to
makes
be
two of
here.
us, fella.
Isn't it great? 8-5, England in the lead. That's your first half of the 2026 International for the magnificent trophy. That is the Coronation Cup. There it is, right there in front of the Royal Box. So take care, ladies and gents. We'll see you in a few minutes.
minute, have they been used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are they like...
No, throw me.
Why are they down? Why is it like... Guys, it would be sick. Why does it say a 4?
Look. They're
Now introducing the Uruguay beat. Let's play this.
Martina, take a video.
This is very good to walk with the same game. So that's why they get the advantage. Okay, yeah. So, listen, if we want England to win, can we give you to make sure they miss the goal?
Well, we saw the Argentina go after the World Cup. Mate, I'm not going to trip over the horses. I think we're holding up the match. Yeah, we go. Thank you very much for my ball, that's great.
Well done, guys. Well done. Well done.
Well, Greg, all of the patrons, as you may call it, have been out on the field and done their job. The field looks amazing, and you've already said it, but I think there's a lot to be said with this incredibly dry summer that we've had here in the UK, and very, very little rain whatsoever, and very difficult. Quite a few of the clubs have had to actually stop playing. They haven't been able to do much at all.
Yes, the ground is far too hard, and it's, well, it can hurt a horse. It's dangerous, and you know, you can't play polo in a Tesco car park. It's as simple as that. And so, yeah, until the rains come, well, what can they do? They must stop. Luckily for guards, they have a huge amount of water. But even that, if this continues, Glenn, well, they'll have to kind of, especially at Flemish Farm, I believe, they're thinking about that will be cutting short soon if they don't get any rain.
I just heard the other day, found out that it's all to do with the flow of the Thames River. So if it starts to slow down a little bit, they're in a bit of trouble. So anyway, ponies now for the start of the fourth. We've got Identic Electra. Father played chuckers 2 and 5 in the final, the Open for the female Open in Argentina for Millie Hine. This one is out of a mare called Chechu. We've got Ollie Cudmore's out on Hip Hop, which is this is the stallion. Oh, fantastic. The little stallion from Johnny Coddington. We've got Ned Hine on V8 Chopper, and Tommy Beresford is on La Bonita Teddy.
Right. Here we go. Paul is in play on the boards. Beresford's in there, so too Ned Hine, taken on by Sterling. Backhand by Ned. Turns that around, but it's met by Viana. Tommy must get out of the way. The ball sent across field for Taranko. Now Hecko, little angle shot downfield he goes. Incoming will be Ned to take him away from the ball. And play the backhand. There it is over to the side. Beautiful play, looking for his brother Louis. Louis in there. They were looking for the foul, but Louis had the call on that one. And Hine and England come forward. He's called off by Beresford, who fires a long one up over the halfway line. Now Uruguay are under the attack here. Incoming Viana needs the backhand. Gets it. Turns it around. Beautiful play, Viana.
Yeah, big right off there from Ned, and Polon takes it back to the left. Beautiful work. He tries to get it back to his brother, but the brother decides to come back in. Now look at him, goes forward. Ned, he faked for the big neck shot. I thought he was going to take it. He still has it right in front. Oh, but stolen now by Polon, right in front of the grandstand, and it's going to be Polon. Takes it one more time. Will he hit it back to Hecko Taranko, who decides to go forward again. Polon being ridden off by Ollie Cudmore, who's really leaning into that one onto the little stallion. And we saw this stallion playing so well during some of the polo that we've been commentating. Still Polon, but he's left it behind for Ollie.
Ollie takes the backhand, checks and turns, brings it around. This little stallion can operate. Still but Cudmore now. Look at the acceleration. Over to the far side he goes. He'll be taken on by Ivana. Coming again, the backhand by Sterling. Beautiful play for Taranko.
Taranko picks that one up, does really nicely. Now it's going to be Tommy Beresford. Flicks that one forward, looks over his shoulder. He knows he's got time. On La Bonita Teddy. One more touch. Such a tall man. Beautiful striker of the ball. He hits a golf ball beautifully as well. Now, Ollie, I know this stallion. He feels so confident on this stallion. Takes on Taranko. Goes for the shot at goal. Doesn't get enough on that. Louis takes the man. None other than Polon Sterling, and he is confident on this chestnut horse. Louis Hine coming through. Louis is absolutely carving up the Uruguayan side. Goes to the shot at goal. Oh, and he's just left it behind and stolen and cleared by the Uruguayans in the blue shirts.
Over to the far side to go. The backhand again by Ned. Sent in towards the goal. Hine! Just wide to the left-hand side. Oh, my word. That was very, very close. A hell of a backhand from Ned Hine over the far boards. Almost, but not quite. Score remains 8-5.
I love the speculator shot there. They've only missed 3 shots on goal. Uruguay have missed 4. And we've got, what have we done? 1, 2, nearly 3 minutes. So they will not let them do a free change just yet. Coming in then. That was Nachi Viana. Nearly got done for marking the primary. And look at Polon come flying through. Polon on the grey, takes it forward. I think he's already changed once. Now, can he get this? Oh, he's kept it inside the field. What a play. Look at him go. This horse is flying. Polon is up inside, about to get inside the 60, picks up the bouncing ball. The 8-goaler, former 10, the captain of Uruguay, leaves this one behind now for Nachi Viana. Viana looks up, takes it once, goes again, slices through. He's so good, this boy. Takes it again, now leaves it for Polon, and they score. Stunning goal from Uruguay, Nachi and Polon.
And that's exactly what Uruguay needed to get back into this game. The second half, the fourth chucker, 8-6. They're back on handicap difference. England will want to start thinking about this now, Glenn. I can tell you. What do you reckon?
Absolutely. I just noticed in the change in the throw in the first one, they put Nachi out the back to go to Tommy because Tommy's been winning all those throw-ins. It'll be, actually now Uruguay, because they were coming this way, Uruguay were on the good side. They're on the good side again here. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the next one when England has the good side. So they had Nachi out of that throw-in before. Let's see what they do in this one. Good goal by them.
Right, they're back to the centre. 3 and a bit minutes remaining in the fourth chucker, 8-6 on the board. The ball is in play and it's going to come for Viana, taken on by Beresford now. Tommy's on the chase in behind. He looks behind to see Sterling in there. In there also is Ned Hine. Gets a little touch. I'll lift the ball for brother Louis. Louis over to the far side, finds Ned, taken on by Viana. Viana will come along the back line, or the sideboard rather. Sterling's there, gets away from Louis, who's left standing. Still with Sterling going forward now. Viana up there also is Sterling Jr. David. Now Pilon just the check and turn on that one. He just left it behind momentarily, but he's cool as you like. Viana will cut him behind him. Sterling lets it go. Where's it going? Sterling out to the right and wide. I'll tell you what, Glenn, they mean business in the second half, Uruguay.
Oh, the minute that he hit that, I was like, even though we're perpendicular to it, it really did look close. So, who's going to come up with this one now? Tommy comes out. Will Uruguay swap around what they've been doing? So Nachi's going in. He was doing that earlier as well. Santi is waiting. He sent it long left as Tommy trying to get through. And, Polon didn't get the hook, and now Ollie's flying. Ollie got off the little stallion, and he's on the little brown mare. It's going to be Ollie Cudmore back up, and he's about 80 out. Ollie Cudmore takes it again, coming back at speed. Look at Cudmore get round. Oh, wow. Polon nearly came down because the 2-horse, when they're riding off, he got round in front. Oh, wow. This is going to be an interesting one to see. Did one pull him behind, or did the one go out in front too much? Oh, wow.
50-50 on that, and they were flat out, Glenn. If one of them came down there, it was...
My heart skips a beat because I've been in this position, and we can see it here. Here, let's watch the ride-off. Ollie comes in, goes to the ride-off. Oh, there, and the mare just tripped a little bit, and it's a dangerous one. So it's going to be the angle that they came at. What are they going to call?
Well, umpire, I should say referees Tim Bound and Jason Dixon will be looking at this, and it looks like it's gone England's way. Cudmore has won the day on Sterling.
And I think with Polon, with the first contact was just a bit behind the saddle, and so he's ended up with that being called against him. And so Tommy Beresford, with all of that hard work from Uruguay, nearly scoring twice down this other end, Tommy Beresford will come in for an easy penalty too. He puts it through. We get a ripple of applause from the crowd. You think they'd be a little bit more into it, wouldn't you?
I'll tell you what, come on, guys, get into it. You know, have another beer, whatever, Pimm's, whatever you're drinking. Oh, that's
They
more
just
like
heard
it.
you, Greggy. Well done. It's just us two talking into microphones, not like we're going around the ground here. But we are very grateful to be going around the world to you all. So anywhere you're listening, send me a message or hit me up on Instagram, Glenn A. Gilmore. Oh, Taranko, he's going to have to get going. Polon thought he had the line. This is a stick and ball goal for Louis. He's got it. Louis takes one beautiful touch, doesn't have to touch it again, and Louis Hine is on fuego.
10 goals to 6. For those of you who don't understand what fuego means, it's on fire.
I don't even know. Is that what it means? Okay.
That was an Australian interpretation.
Thank goodness. I always thought it meant that.
Very nice touch, but unlucky Uruguay here from the throw-in.
They thought it was theirs. Polon thought it. And you've got to be careful. Our young English boys did the same thing, going for a few fouls this morning and didn't get what they wanted.
Anyway, the ball's in play now. Uruguay chasing the game again in a big way. They're 4 behind. Taranko has it. Heko fires that ball infield, trying to find a blue shirt, chasing onto it. Will be Beresford. In behind him is Viana. Backhand across field. Vogue incoming Sterling, met by Pelon. Pelon is there with Ned in front of him. Still with Pelon. Backhand by Louis. Snuck in the side door. And finds Cudmore on the board. Cudmore made a wonderful play earlier. He's gone over the top on this one. Checking and turning. Look at these horses turn. My word. The ability is incredible. In behind again. Sterling there with Viana in behind. Sterling. Ned's in front. Sterling getting closer. Sterling lets one go. It's going towards the goal. Goal! Sterling on the angle. And they deserve that, Glenn, I have to say.
I was unsighted for most of it due to the flag, but Polon must have hit the ball 20 times. Unbelievable. And they got it done right before the end of the bell. Keeps them back in the game, and that's their second field goal of the match. They had 5 penalties in the first half, 2 in that fourth chukker. They're still not out of it, but England looking good.
Well, I'll tell you what, they are. So the coaches will have another chat as they go back for the break here in this, coming into the 5th chukker. 2 more to play. It's still game on here. Right, Glenn, I'm throwing you under the bus. You're coaching Uruguay. You're coaching Young England this morning. What are you going to say to your boys from Uruguay?
Look, that one then, obviously that penalty when they, that Tommy scored that one down here, that was unfortunate with Polon because they'd been down to score. And I don't think they need to change a lot. They need to finish their opportunities. They've missed 5 so far. You get those, you're back in the hunt. So they're not far off. A little bit sharper on the breakdown, but otherwise I've been fairly impressed with them. But England just seem to keep finding. Louis is the one that's causing a lot of problems. He just gets out in front. He's so fast. And the other thing is too, would you say that England they've reduced the penalty deficit because in the first half there were none. Shocking. None in that chucker. Well, there you go. Yeah. So we've got Lavinia Heroica, which is from Hilario's breed by Lavinia Naipe, 13-year-old Chestnut mare. Ollie Cudmore is out on Lovelock's Dalnaspedal, which is what, what's his name called it? Jamie called it, that he'd been out on this one before. But anyway, I've got it down as this chucker. Ned is out on Machitos Mistral by Durazno, and Tommy Beresford is out on Oriental Sol by Open El Padrino. Heko Taranko is on Dolfina Og Bunker. Polon is on... No, I haven't got them. The hit upfield
sent down, and Ned on the grey checks up. Sterling's there. Ned lets it go from distance. It's out to the right-hand side and wide. He took a fair old check in that. Sterling was there to try and challenge him, and he thought he'd have a go from a long way out. Wasn't far away. Score remains 10-7.
Well, he felt that Polon was going to come across and get him, but I think Ned could have just gone to it a little more calmer and just shot while Polon was still to the left. It's the same outcome, in or out, rather than having to use one stop like that.
Yeah.
Oh, big right off there, out at the back lane. That was outstanding work from Santi Sterling to set them up, but Santi's done well. Gets back around the outside. Can he get the backhand to his brother? Hecko coming in, so too. What can they do? The hook. Beautiful play there from Polon. Setting it up. Goes to the ball. Backhand. Sends it out, but it's all white shirts. Uruguay need to regroup.
Across field, Louis, who's playing outstanding. Next shot, Louis couldn't find the angle. The ball heads towards the clubhouse. Incoming now, it'll be Ollie Cudmore. Incoming Ollie, but in behind him was Hecko Taranko, and the whistle is blown deep in the bottom right-hand corner. More than likely, it'll be a spot blue. Indeed, it is.
Yeah, so it's behind the flag, and neither the third man or us could really see what was going on. But I think, you can see. Well done,
Well,
Gregory.
I can dip under the flag because I'm that size.
Okay, there you go. So it's a spot given against Ollie Cudmore, I believe. Now, Santi Sterling's gone deep. They're trying to get this one down there. Nachi's getting it forward. Now they've pushed Polon forward. This is what they've changed. They've put Polon forward. Now Santi's in good position. What's he going to do? He's trying to send it through, but it's so hard for Polon to try and get past Tommy Beresford. The backhand into space. Beautiful turn from them. And now Uruguay coming across. The little open backhand setting up Polon again. Does he get the touch? Oh, no. Get going, Nachi, because Tommy Beresford's on the fly.
Viana's out to the right-hand side. His horse let him down there, stuck on him a little bit. And Beresford comes through from the back. The big drive sent back in field. Viana needs a backhand here big time. Gets enough onto that with angle for Tommy to go across from away from the goal and turn. But he still has control here along the back line. Stopped by Taranko. Incoming Ned Hine and another grey. Incoming Ollie Cudmore. It's a drove of white shirts going towards the Uruguayan goal. Backhand, little touch from Ollie. Finds it. It's another one for England. It's 11-7 on the board. Very good play indeed. Cool as you like from Ollie Cudmore.
Well, that is the quartet of players getting a goal. Every single one of them. Louis, Ollie, Ned and Tommy have all scored. And fantastic. Tommy's only scored from the penalty shot, but that is starting to look dangerous for this Uruguayan side. Out of the throw-in, they've picked it up again. Tommy Beresford, he's so good in the throw-ins. He's won nearly everyone. That's due to the work that the others are doing. The shot has gone through. Has it gone far enough? It's gone over and bounced in favour of Uruguay. Backhand is gorgeous.
Beautiful play by Pilon. Incoming now. Viana will get away from Beresford. Lets it go first time. Here come Uruguay looking, trying to find another one on the board. Sterling was there. The backhand by Ned. Superb again. Finds teammate Beresford. Tommy checks and turns. He waits for Louis to go forward. Calm as you like. Tommy sends it out to the right hand side. Looking for Louis Hine. Louis on the near side play. Stopped there by Viana. Incoming Ollie Cudmore. In there also was Taranko. Ollie reaches back. Couldn't find it. Sterling's there. Backhand pass by Sterling in field. But only as far as Beresford. England doing everything here now. They're attacking at both ends of the pitch. Still with Beresford. In went Taranko. Tully had a play, and he slammed that ball after the whistle blew, and there could be repercussions for that one, Glenn.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there from Hecko. Oh, this could be trouble. Chance for a 5-goal lead going into the last. What are they going to do? Looks like a penalty 3, I think. Penalty 2. They're just checking with Tim on placement. So they're going forward. So there's a possibility, as you said, Greg, maybe repercussions for the hit after the whistle. So, or maybe even some talking as well.
I seen the other day, Glenn. I filmed the game, and the player did that, and he got a yellow for it.
Oof.
Yep.
So, penalty 2 against Hecko. Oh, yeah. He's upset, and then hit the penalty afterwards. So, chance for Louis to get his first penalty of the day. 4 goals adrift. Could this be 5? So no technical given. Louis puts that one through, and that is another one on the board for the English.
This is a very good chukker for England. They are now 5 in front with about 3 and a bit minutes to play in this penultimate chukker. 12-7 on the board. Uruguay have to regroup in a big way. Juan Ma will have his work cut out for him at the end of this 5th chukker to try and bring the blue shirts back into it.
Greg, have a look at this ground. It's not even cut up.
It's incredible.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely
right.
amazing.
Viana gets to the ball. He's told to play it. Takes it, brings it back on the inside. Gets it past Louis. Ollie's told to clear. Now he's told to use it. Sends it over to the right-hand side. Polon flying. Can they have someone? They just don't have a number 1 at the moment. Uruguay going through with enough speed. Santi keeps getting beaten at the back. He's been so really trying hard to go forward. A lovely shot from Polon. Setting it up, coming through at speed. They should score this one. Oh, no. But it was a really tough angle.
That was right on the goal line, or more or less. And Taranko just couldn't get the correct angle on that. Score remains 12-7. Here out, England. So from the back again, Tommy Beresford, one of the tallest players playing polo, if not the tallest, fires that one upfield along the ground, and it is perfect for Hine. The ball settling beautifully. The pass up by Ned Hine towards brother Louis, getting away almost over the top. Then a big drive by Cudmore. Cudmore fires it down. It's out to the left-hand side. Will go wide. Good effort again from about 80 yards out from Ollie Cudmore. 12-7 the score remains.
Great play. Great play from the English to get that up. Louis, I tell you what, Santi Sterling worked really hard to have Louis in his pocket. He went for the bouncing ball, and then Ollie punched another drive up, but it just went wide to the left. They've just slightly mixed it up a bit. They're all running out at once. Hecko, short pass to Polon, doing well. Whoa, coming through at speed. And I think they've called Ollie Cudmore for pushing the man across. He's not happy. But there it's going to be, and look where he's off to. He's off to Ascot.
Well, he's heading down towards the penalty 2 spot as far as he's concerned. And indeed, they have gone over the halfway line. It'll be a penalty 4 at least in favour of Uruguay. Now, Glenn, look, there's 5 the difference. There's less than 2 to play. They have a penalty from where we don't know yet, but they get another couple on the board going into the end of this 5th chukker. 3 the difference going into the last. I mean, it's not far from insurmountable.
I thought you were going to put a petition out to maybe say this was worth 2 points, this one.
Oh, they've only given a penalty 4. Do you believe it?
Right, Viana. What's he going to do? Wow, look at this lady painting down here, Greg. Wow.
I seen her at the beginning of the chukker. Beginning of the game.
It's doing an incredible drawing right in front of us, which obviously you guys can't see, so I apologise. It's all quite useless for you guys.
It looks amazing. I tell you what, she's
help
talented,
anyone.
whoever she is.
Yeah. So Viana, teeing this up. He's pretty happy with that one.
This is what I call a pressure penalty, Glenn.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not to win the game, it's to get him back into it.
Santi started on Oriental Carmen. Nachi started on Brava. Polon started on... No, don't know. So don't have the rest of them. Apologise.
No. It's way out to the right from Nachi Viana. Unlucky. No goal, 12-7. England will be happy with that. The score remains the same.
Well, they've missed 7 shots on goal. And against the red-hot England, you can't be doing that. They've just got a beautiful game, a way about them, this English side, playing very well. Louis loops back around to wait for Tommy. Tommy decides to go on his own. He tries to get past Nachi, but Nachi demos him, goes to the ball, flicks it back. Look at Louis coming through at speed. He's now having to deal with Santi, who can't make the play. Ned sends it forward, comes off the pony. They turn again, flicks it back. Ned comes in, stolen. Oh, he might have come round in front. Oh! Polon just having a chat. It's an accident, but the whistle's gone, and hopefully it's all okay. We'll just check.
It looks like it's just what they call a polo incident. Sterling just remonstrating a little bit, and he went across, or around in front there to Sterling, and they're bringing the ball up to the Uruguayan goal, it's going to be at least a penalty 4 in favour of England. And a huge chance for a 6-goal advantage with a minute remaining in this 5th chukker. And indeed it is a penalty 4. So 60 yards out and a chance for 13-7.
So, unfortunately, it is a penalty against Uruguay. The wind is behind Tommy.
Right. Well, to go into the last up 6, Greg, is not great. I've seen many, many goals scored in chukkers before. However, for the game and for Uruguay, let's see if they can pull this one down. Waiting on the 20-yard line, Nacho Viana. Oh, he's in that spot. Oh, it's just to the left. Okay. So, 12-7. If they can score now, 12-8. Wow. Still got a bit of a game.
They have a chance. Never say die, the Uruguayans. From the back line. Heko de Tarenko fires it out to the left-hand side for Sterling. Umpire gets out of the way. And Sterling in the corner, taken on by Tommy. Beresford on the big grey. Sterling loves to drive across field for Heko. Tarenko, Louis with him. Takes him away. Over the top there from Louis, called off by Tommy. Incoming Sterling, who's going to steal it. The two of them are having a ding-dong battle for the ball here. And Tarenko's in there, Beresford's in there. Tarenko looks like he's won today and brings it away. Uruguay come forward. It just popped up on them there, unlucky. Louis in behind was Sterling as well. And the umpire's whistle has blown. Uruguay are looking good for a foul here, or the penalty to go their way. Now, Mr. Gilmore, what did you see?
I saw some very good stick work and unbelievable marking over in the middle here. And then Tarenko got going with the ball, couldn't really get it clear. And Louis came in to make a play, but he then cut off Polon behind. So Polon coming through, cut him off, and they've gone down to a penalty 3, which is a good chance for Uruguay. What do we got, Greg? Doesn't look like there's 4 or 5 seconds.
Seconds to
not
the
much
bell.
at all. So Louis has been given a penalty 3 against him, and a chance now. This is that was almost the first time that Uruguay hadn't scored in a chukker. And England so far, obviously they had the 2 start, then scored 3, 5-1, 2-2-2. And Uruguay 1-3, 1-2. They need one now. Bad.
So Viana for 12-8. Just to reduce the deficit. And the horse not helping him by any stretch of the imagination. And he's still on the wrong leg, and the hit across field stopped by Louis Hine. And that horse left Viana down big time. Louis fires the ball upfield now. Incoming there, Sterling was behind him, couldn't get a hold of it. Viana checks and turns. Sterling takes over, and Viana takes away Tommy. Sterling, can they get one before the end of the chukker? The clock's winding down. Sterling with the call, taken on by Ned Hine, who shells that ball over the back line, and that will end the 5th chukker. Sterling defence from England. Sterling couldn't get the goal. 12-7 is the score. If there is 5 the difference, 1 more to play. And oh boys, it'll be tough for Uruguay in the 6th.
Absolutely. Well, they kept them scoreless in that chukker. They definitely had some chances. I just wonder whether there was a penalty just before that or if it went out. I'm not sure. But anyway, the players will go off. They will go down and see Juan Martin Nero, and down in the left-hand corner, and Hilario will be giving it to his boys about keeping the intensity up.
Well, we have a lot of dignitaries here today, Glenn, who will be presenting later on. We will be commentating on the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. We will have this morning's presentation for the game this morning between Young England and Young Argentina, and also along with the presentation of the Coronation Cup itself. From Argentina, we have the ambassador from Argentina, that is Mariana Plaza, Madam Mariana Plaza. We also have the Uruguayan ambassador, Mr. Luis Bermudez. And we also, now I hope I'm saying this name correctly, everybody, we also have the president of the Uruguayan Polo Association, Alexis Guino de Guadmenu. Now, it sounds French, but that's how it's written, and that's how I'm interpreting it. Get it out, Gregory. Anyway, if I have made a complete, well,
Horlicks.
Horlicks, whatever you want to say. Of that,
I'm using that
I'm
word.
sorry.
I've never even used it, but since I've met you, I use the word, so thank you very much. But I see Juanma over there talking to the boys. He's just, you can see from here, just the way he's gesturing, he's just saying, guys, we've got to do one job each. A game like this is about doing your job and being selfish about doing your job and doing it really well. We do that, they feel they can get it back. Now, I just wonder if this is a penalty or not. So I'm just going to check with our third man and we'll see what we got.
Well, just a knock in from that play at the end of the fifth chukker. So the 5-goal difference as the players come out onto the field. And the Uruguayan team, they are coming out first and they're getting a big round of applause here from the very large crowd here at the Guards Polo Club. And England coming out as well. Tommy's out there. Now we have Ned and Ollie Cudmore. And Louis is the back marker.
So I did have a few of the horses up until the fourth chukker, and quite a few of them had changed. I was told that Louis was on Guri Espanola here, which is a grey, but he ain't, because this is a chestnut with a big white face. Ollie on Doma Padrino, possibly. A grey gelding? No. So, yeah, they've changed all the lists around, but that doesn't matter. That's what it is. It's a big game. Things happen. They're in the lead by 5. They want this now, and they know the biggest thing for England is the next 3 minutes.
Absolutely.
Because if they can get the next 3 minutes,
Yeah.
under a goal a minute,
Yeah.
you're home.
Beresford from the back line will restart the 6th chukker. And to keep this advantage for England, cuts that ball far across field, incoming Ned Hine. He has space to manoeuvre. Sterling is waiting. Ned fires it first time, looking for Tommy, taken out of the play by Viana. Incoming will be David Sterling, or I should say Sterling Jr. Checks and turns, getting away from Ollie Cudmore. And it is Sterling with the call here. Santiago with the ball. His brother's come forward for the pass, and there it is, but he's taken care of by Tommy Beresford as Ollie Cudmore comes back to defend.
Ollie turns inside. Ned going back with Hecco. Nachi waiting. Santi'd already gone through. And look at Polon. It was Tommy looked over his left shoulder and the ball went past up on his right. And now Polon, backhand, sends it into space, comes off a horse. Oh no, it's gone in behind. That was unlucky for Hecco. Does well, allows Tommy to get on it. He punches it forward, not with the distance that he'd want. But it's still now. Backhand is good. Uruguay on the attack. Hecco comes to the ball. Will he leave it? No, he's now got Polon going forward. Look at that style. Polon going through with speed. Can Hecco get through? He gets hooked out of it. Balls pop forward. Polon gets around quickly, but it's going to be Louis.
Hine trying to get away. In behind is Santiago. Sterling. In front is Viana. But Hine cuts through the two of them. He's out to the right-hand side. He'll need a hell of an extra from there. I think he's overshot the runway, has he? No! The backhand sent in field came off the horse. Over the back line to the right-hand side. Very good effort again from Louis Hine. Just that first touch across the goal face let him down. Too much.
Too far. He was going a bit quick. A little bit of adrenaline. But unfortunately, just a bit far, as you say. And then the tail was lovely. Just shaved the goalpost. Big left, out to Polon. Polon coming through with speed. Ollie comes in, checks up hard. Polon still has control of the ball. The fine lines are so close. Now, the birds start to clear as they all come across in the middle of the field. Beautiful play from Cudmore. Really starting to put the acid on. Hecco makes a little play. They've gone across. Look at all the tents on the far side. Players and people coming to watch from everywhere. They want to see this Coronation Cup. The shot from England. And don't forget, they're wasting time now too. The shot. Oh, wow. Not where he wanted. But that'll do. And I think, what are they doing? That one, they called, why have they blown the whistle there, Greg? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Maybe it was a shot at goal that, no, I don't know.
He went for an amazing cut shot, but I mean, from there, well, that would have been something out of this world. Have they given a free change? I think the Uruguayans may have asked for a free change, Glenn. There's a couple of them have changed.
Okay, so as I thought, if the ball was already out,
over the back line,
he shouldn't be hitting it.
Yeah.
It could be a yellow. So they're just going to wait and see. So they've given a yellow for hitting the ball that was already out. And of course, don't forget, Greg, down the back there, look how many people there are. There's spare holders and judges and what do you call them? Coaches and
very
stick
dangerous.
holders and hanger honourers
and the camera girls from Polo Camp.
And the goal judges.
You name it.
Attendant. Oh, it's not it. Oh, it's a technical. Okay, so it's not a yellow, it's a technical. And so this is, yeah, you're not able to hit the ball once it's out over the back line, especially like that. So, we've given a penalty against, and it is now a chance for Uruguay. Still back in it.
Well, just over 2 minutes gone in the sixth. If they can make something out of this and reduce that deficit, it'll up their chances. Viana has it. Taken on by Louis. Cuts back across field. Sterling cuts in behind him. Sterling takes over. Pilon with the ball. Louis waits. Viana's in behind Sterling. Very good right off by Louis, but Sterling's there. Viana fires that one way out to the right-hand side, and that was ambitious from there. Score remains 12-7.
Yeah, we saw Pilon most of his career playing at 2, and that's what he's trying to do. Get forward, come back, and they're trying to make the truck and train work for them, and unfortunately Nachi shot. Just push it to the right. So we're now getting down to that under a goal a minute, which is tough, especially against the defence with Tommy Beresford spearheading it at the back. Ned takes his time coming back out. They've gone long with this. Louis flying on the grey. He's absolutely out of there. Look at this thing go. This is Guri Espinola, I think. He is flying down there. It's inside the 60. Louis to seal the deal for England against Uruguay. Puts it straight through. And Louis Hine has been outstanding at 1 for England today.
They weren't going to catch him, were they? He was off and running. And boy, oh boy, the play from Louis, stroking it beautifully, and the final touch, superb. That's his 4th goal of the game. 13 goals to 7. England will pick up the Coronation Cup 2026.
Yeah, beautiful work. They're going to go and give them a free change. Louis gone to change, I believe. Yeah, that's it's upsetting for Uruguay. Uruguay, they had their chances, but with half a chucker to go, 6 down, yeah. Still good to see 18 goals scored at such a good speed, and this field is unbelievable.
Glenn, listen, think of all the polo they played. And don't forget, we had a very wet part of the season at the beginning as well, and the field was cut up terribly. I mean, it was horrendous. And then this dry spell for the last, 6 or 7 weeks now, haven't had a drop of rain.
Possibly more.
And all of the polo that's been played on it, including any amount of Queen's Cup games, including the final. And here we are for the Coronation Cup, one of the most important games of the year, and the field is outstanding.
Absolutely. So, right, who we got?
I'll tell you what else is outstanding, Glenn, as well. I've got to say to the grooms, all the boys and girls down there, the horses, the way they've played, the turnout, you name it, everything about it. Well done to all the grooms, all the guys and all the girls on the Polo rock face down in the pony lines.
All 8 players have looked unbelievable with their horses. They've been superbly well mounted, and this young lad, Louis, really knows how to get the horses galloping forward. Up the front, Hecko lines up, takes one touch. While he's touching him, he can hit the ball as many times as he wants. Oh, that was tight. Flicks it back around now for Nachi. Don't want to get done for blocking. Nachi goes back on the inside. Can he deal with Louis? No, he doesn't. He gets cleaned up there, and now it's trouble. It's going to be Ned on some speed. Look at him go. On some speed, with some speed. Going through. Ned takes one touch. Oh, he's flicked it out to the left-hand side. Can he get back in to make a play on this? Nachi goes in, creams him, and now they leave it for the Blues.
Incoming Tarenko will let that ball run over the back line. And this is all helping the England cause here. As the clock keeps on ticking, the seconds ticking away here, and Uruguay, well, you could almost say it's an impossibility at this stage, as Hecko Tarenko will bring the ball forward from the Uruguayan back line. Now, what's he going to do? Can they go and get a couple on the board towards the end of the 6th chucker? To pass from Hecko for Pilon. Incoming, Pilon just checks up, waiting is Ollie Cudmore. Taranko goes forward. Up there also is Santiago. Sterling gets on the call. Big drive by Santi. Tries to go past around his man there. That is Beresford. Beresford, a rare mistake by him. Didn't get the touch he wanted. But there to cover is Ned Hine.
Yeah, he took the play forward, Tommy. He knew he didn't have to worry too much. He had Ned behind him. Now Tommy called off it again. Ned playing so well. He has grown absolutely so much this year playing with Hector and Lorenzo. They won the Queen's Cup, made the semis and just got pipped. Now Louis, he's flying again, and young Louis Hine, to prove why he is at the forefront of English polo, takes it forward again, and Louis will score the 14th goal and his 5th for the match. Louis Hine take a bow. You've played very well, son.
Superb from Louis. Are we looking at MVP here, Glenn? I think so, aren't we? Very, very good play again from Louis Hahn. He's 20 years of age. He's a double Gold Cup winner. Incredible. His brother won the Queen's Cup and a Gold Cup. So the Hahns, as you say, Robin and Andrew, their mum and dad, they will be so, so proud.
And the other thing I heard the other day, their fourth daughter, who doesn't get mentioned a lot, Indy, she's gorgeous. She's just passed her university degree and she's done really, really well. So congratulations.
She's the intelligent one of the family. God bless her. Now, come on, Uruguay. Can you get one back here? Oh, you want to see one. Sterling fires it upfield. There's two blue shirts there. Tommy pulls out, incoming, and it's Viana. The goal is good, and they have got one back. And it will be a 14 goals to 8. The Hooter is not far away, about 20 seconds or so to the end of the game.
Yeah, they probably won't even make it back for the throw-in. They've got 25 seconds after the goal is scored. The players aren't in a rush. They know what's going on. But, Greg, it's been a fantastic game, 14 goals to 8. We had the 2-goal start, still 12-8. England dominant.
No, they were very much so. But you've got to take your hats off to these Uruguayan team players, Glenn. Don't forget, they're playing horses that they've never played before. They probably haven't, seen them. Obviously, with Polo playing here in England, but Ollie's off and running again. But there goes the Hooter, and that is the end of the Coronation Cup for 2026. It was a dominant display from England over Uruguay. They were outstanding from the off. Yes, they had a 2-goal start. They didn't need it. They won 14 goals to 8. And Glenn, it's very, very good from the first bowling for the English team.
Dominant, probably fouled a few too many times early on. I'm pretty sure that's what Hilario would have spoken to them about. But they were very good. They moved the ball quickly. Louis, exceptional one. Exceptional. Just was up the front there, super fast, didn't miss. And he was relentless. And the amount of work that Ollie and Ned did, and the back door, Tommy Beresford, what a machine.
He can hit a ball, can't he? Right, guys, that is it. We will be back with the presentation. I would say give it about 10 minutes or so for the players just to brush themselves down, have a little drink, have a little chat, a few congratulations from family and friends, and then they will be here for the presentation of the Coronation Cup for 2026.
Est-ce qu'on a besoin des micros ambiants là-bas?
Come here, bro. Get selfie. Come on. Oh, we're being a South American country. 476. I'm happy. Yeah. Now you can, you'll see.
Pero bueno, nada, entretenido igual. Está muy venido abajo todo el evento. Muy poca gente. Muy poca gente.
对对对。
Iba a decir, no, pero están muy bien. Muy bien, el equipo muy bien, el buen equipo con los años juegan bien, los jugadores altos bastante bien, sólido.
我们俩在一张，来一张，来一张，我们俩，来，领取领取。
Tiene futuro, porque son jóvenes. Tiempo. No, yo estoy sentado en la tabla.
Déjalo ahí, ponelo adentro del tuyo y caiga, gracias.
Sí. Único.
Dominic, this is so surreal.
Bueno, un besito. Dale. Carito. ¿No? ¿Sí?
Thank you. Would you like to come and stand with this gathering and then I'll organise
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting just for a few more moments for the ponies, the best playing ponies, to come up from the field. And England team and Uruguayan team to make their way to the prize-giving area. We will also have the young Argentina side and the young England side that will come to collect their prizes from the first match for the Whitbread Tankard that was earlier on this morning. So just a few more moments, and we're asking our presenters and our prize givers and everybody to take their positions here, and we will be kicking off very shortly with the prize giving here for this fantastic international day. So just a few moments, please, and we'll be with you very shortly. Thank you so much.
Ya le dije todo y no. And then come back to yeah, like here. Just so you were presenting the umpires, I think you've got the trophy, and they're yeah, so where are we going
Just waiting for the players. Starting with the Whitbread Tankard, which you can see is in place there on the podium. A huge thank you to the Whitbread family for their support, giving young players opportunities to play in some prestigious matches and opportunities, football series and experiences within the Polo world. A huge thank you to the Cata Whitbread Foundation and to Harry and Liza, the family that are here today to help present this tankard. Superb picture for the young England opposing team side. The names on the tankard, then move on to this.
Okay, Greg, well, we're here for the presentation for the International Day. We obviously had the Whitbread this morning at 11 a.m. Fantastic match. We were just waiting for all of the players from that last game between England and Uruguay. Great game, and this morning we had young England against young Argentina. So how is this going to run? What have we got first?
Well, we will have now the horses for the best playing pony and the best player this morning were awarded here in front of the Royal Box. And the ROR, the retraining of horses, went to Hemza and was played by Cata Lavinia.
Well done, Cata. She deserves that. She's worked so hard. And I saw Fabio, her dad, this morning, and he was just so proud. I said, you should be, mate. And that was before she won.
And Glenn, she has two younger sisters as well that play, and they are outstanding also.
Juana and Bella, and they should just be so proud.
Is there more of them? How many sisters are there?
There's 5, actually. No, there's a young boy and Fabio was like, yeah, this fella's going to play soon too. I was like, I love it.
And then we had the best playing pony for the game, and it was that grey that Zach Byrne played that he scored a fantastic goal on. Boy, the horse could run.
Oh, mate.
Glitter is the name of that horse.
I've watched that mare come through. Tom's been playing her. Zach plays her. She's just magnificent. And, so congratulations to Zach Byrne.
And then we will have the presentation of the Whitbread tankard. Just let me give you a little bit of history about the Whitbread tankard. It was donated to the Hurling and Polo Association in 1956 by Colonel Bill Whitbread, former chairman of the Whitbread Brewery, on behalf of the Colonel Whitbread Trust. The Colonel himself and the Whitbread family have been generous long-term supporters of young English players, ensuring that they receive valuable opportunities to compete in top-class polo. The tankard was originally awarded to the winners of the Whitbread League, but since 2007, it has been a prestigious Young England fixture, one which we are delighted to include in our International Polo Day again this year. As we said, we've already awarded the Bendix Best Playing Pony, and that was sponsored by Emerson and Watson. Huge thank you to Emerson and Watson. They are the vets here at the Guards Polo Club and do a huge amount of work in keeping these horses on the road and everything, looking after them.
Yeah, we know Mark Emerson, former 4-goal player, I think he was. Definitely 3, plays off 2 now here, and he's a very good player.
And we see the English team out there for the Coronation Cup. And, the Whitbread tankard rather. The players are there. England in the white, Argentina very, very proud. Well, they won this morning, Glenn. Not so in the World Cup. Went down on that one.
Yes, they did. Yeah, that was an interesting game, the old final of the World Cup. But here we are for this. We got a round of applause coming from the crowd for Glitter, and she got the pony prize for Zach Byrne when she scored that beautiful goal down the road end. It was magic, absolutely magic.
And the best playing, as we mentioned a moment ago now, and we're just following the scripture with Carl, and it went to Hemza, and Cata Lavinia played, I'm not sure if it was Hamasa or Hemza. I have it written down as Hemza, but anyway, he's pronouncing it Hamasa. Whichever, you know who I'm talking about, Cata, and the family and the people involved are connected to the horse. And the Argentine ambassador, Madam Ambassador Mariana Plaza.
So the umpires for the Whitbread are going to come forward now. We've got Howard Smith, Pepe Araja and Julian Appleby. They are about to come forward and receive their prizes. So here comes Howard, first onto the dais. Pepe Araja coming forward. And our referee and third man, Julian Appleby.
Mr. Harry Whitbread and Eliza Whitbread from the Colonel W.H. Whitbread Charitable Trust are presenting to the umpires. So thank you very much again to the Whitbread family. And their support of young players, Glenn, is outstanding here in England.
So good. Absolutely awesome. We're so grateful. Thank you very much to the Whitbread family. So I'm pretty sure we'll start with the runners-up, which will be Young England. We'll just wait to see. Coming forward is Lukey Wiles, number 1. He's had a good season this year. He's tried to do what he could in the high goal. Last year they won the Harrison, and he pushes all the time. His father, Nick, is trying to get horses and getting better. He's a lovely young man, is Lukey. Segundo, first time playing for Young England. Fantastic work from him, and he's out there. And I thought he had a fantastic game. Pushed hard, and he wears a red helmet. That's why I love him.
Very distinctive. And the tall figure, of course, of young Will Harper. His dad, captain of the England international side, the senior side.
And if this boy keeps going the way he's going, he proved to me today how good in mind he was, and he spoke really well to the team.
Did he?
With a good grunt about him, like he was outstanding. And Zach Byam coming out now, the number 4, he scored all their goals. So the scoring ended up being 9 goals to 3, and Zach shot 2 penalties and a field goal on the grey mare.
Well done to Zach. And again, Mr. Harry Whitbread and Eliza Whitbread will present the winners with the Whitbread tankard, and they will be called any moment now.
I'm so proud of this girl.
You reckon? Why is that? Why is that, Glenn?
Because I've spent a lot of time with her.
Oh, yeah?
Love her family. I've coached her in all sorts of stuff, and I've watched her go through from 0, 1, 2. She's the oldest of 3 sisters. She will be compared the whole time to all of the others, and she just pushes so hard. And you could see today, mate, no quarter given anywhere.
No, she went in there. I mean, goodness me. And I tell you what, the great thing she does, she rides like the devil. Huh?
This young lad, Florencio Lanuse, son of Francisco. Francisco works for the Park Place.
Yes.
Lovely gentleman. I played against him. Never got to play with him, but lovely guy. And this is a really very, very calm, kind, and genuine young man.
His father is the pilot for Andre Boyden's horses.
Exactly. This young lad, well, there's not much we can say about him. He's 8 goals. He's 18. It's a ridiculous thing. And he was outstanding today. He scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 9 goals.
He ran the show. Simple. Yeah?
Yeah. Mickey Navijo, I saw his father, Miguel, here. Miguel, 10 goals. We know how good he was.
Yeah.
He was an outstanding player. And Mickey really pushing. First time coming to the UK and with a full string. And Will Emerson, who spends a lot of time with the La Martina, with them out in Argentina, has him here. And it's absolutely magic to have him here. And so...
And now coming to the dais, we will have the most valuable player for the Whitbread Trophy. Have they done it already? No, not yet. So just going to have some photos first. And to present the most valuable player for the Whitbread Trophy is the Argentine ambassador to the United Kingdom, Madam Ambassador Mariana Plaza.
Mariana Plaza is a lovely lady. I've been lucky enough to meet her quite a few times at the embassy and here and in Argentina. She's absolutely divine. She's a lovely lady. So here we have our 2 teams lined up, and I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce our MVP. And the most valuable player today, Greg, tell us who's that been given to.
It's been given to young Florencio Lanuse, Glenn. Dad will be very, very happy.
I just saw them have a hug before the thing. It was really quite cool to watch. Yeah. It was so nice. Now, young Florencio, he scored the 2nd goal of the game after Paco scored the first one at the first throw-in.
That next shot.
Next shot was outstanding. And then he scored another one down here
Yes.
in the last chucker, start of the last. That was actually the nail that properly did it for the young English. And congratulations, this young boy and his father will be so proud. And I think he's got a real future because he's very calm, Greg. I love how calm he is. Yeah. So good.
Gets a big hug from Ambassador Mariana Plaza. And why not?
And look what he gets. He gets some Oculi eyewear presented by La Martina. So
I was actually afraid to pronounce that because I wasn't sure how it was pronounced.
Oculi.
Oculi.
O-C-U-L-I. So
Oculi, Oculi, whatever.
So
You know,
Don't be afraid to go into the La Martina store and get some of those if you come over to watch, rather than sitting at home and watching. And today, Greg, I got to actually introduce a new partnership between Hurlingham Polo 1875 and La Martina. Hurlingham Polo 1875 did a what do you call it? A catwalk fashion show through the clubhouse at lunchtime. And
were you on the catwalk, Glenn?
Not today.
Not today.
No, I decided it wasn't fair on everyone else.
Right.
So
yeah. All right.
I let them do that.
And you left your high heels at home. Not that you need them.
So yeah, I was just talking, and no, they look fantastic. So congratulations to La Martina and to Hurlingham Polo 1875 for doing that.
Huge thank you to the Whitbread family again.
Yes. So that is the end of this morning's games, trophies and prizes, and now they're talking about the Ferguson Trophy.
Well, each year the best young British player is awarded with the Ferguson Trophy. This is decided by the members of the HBA's Development Committee and Performance Pathway Group, of which you're a member, Glenn.
Yes.
You're a coach in that, aren't you?
Correct.
And, well, this year's winner, they haven't actually called it yet, but since we're talking to you at home, we'll call it anyway. And it goes to young Jake Coventry, who's outstanding, in particular in the Queen's Cup, made the final. Young Jake, Glenn, you know a lot about him. Tell us more.
Such a good lad. We saw him in the Prince of Wales, we saw him in the Queen's, and we've watched him in all the other polo. He's filled in all spots that were 2 goals, and he's gone to 3. And no, he's just an absolute. You know what he is? He's just an incredibly kind, generous young man with just a great attitude. And love his family, and so well done. Well done to mum and dad at home watching Jakey receive his prize.
They're in Zambia.
Yeah, they're in Zambia. So congratulations to the Coventries and to Jake, who's worked so hard. He's over here. He's got his English and Irish passport.
Now, is his mum English or is dad Irish, or what's the story?
I don't know how that works, but they're in Zambia.
But he's got some decent blood in him.
Oh, yeah. What, because he got Irish blood?
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations.
Where else would coming from?
To young Jake, and absolutely awesome. So, and that was Lady Susan Swinburne, who presented the trophy. And I'm guessing that's Ronnie Ferguson.
Yes. The late Ronnie Ferguson, obviously, he was polo manager here at Garth for many, many years.
What a character.
And, well, boy, was he a character. And he also played a major role in looking after the now King of England, Prince Charles III. And he was then His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales.
Yes.
And he looked after him and made sure everything was correct with his horses also.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm pretty sure that he and Lord Patrick would have had a few fun times in their day.
I reckon they had more than a few fun times, Glenn. But anyway, we won't go there with that one, mate. Various clubs in London will be missing their presence or participation, you might say.
So congratulations to young Argentina. They get the Whitbread tankard, and under 25. It's such a great initiative to have everyone out there. And England could have had Louis and Ned in the team, but they were playing in this game.
Yeah, well,
and it's great to give everyone else a go. You know, it's so cool. Well done to Luki, Segundo, Wills, and Zach. And who knows who will be in the team next year. You know, so it's a fun thing for the young English to give themselves a chance and pitch themselves to have a go at this particular match. So we are going to start with our ponies from the Coronation Cup. So we got the Emerson & Watson retrained racehorse best playing pony.
Margaret O'Sullivan of the retraining of racehorses, operations executive, or the R&R. This horse ran 7 times in the flat. Did you get the name, Glenn? Boca Samba, I think it's called. Now, Roger Teal, Glenn, is a very, very good racehorse trainer. And it ran 7 times on the flat for Roger, and then was retrained and ridden by Ollie Cudmore. So the retraining of racehorses best playing pony goes to Bucket Samba and Ollie Cudmore. Bokos Amber even.
Congratulations to Ollie. So cool that we can give the racehorses another life.
Now, the best playing pony, Glenn, sponsored by Bendix. Now, you like a bit of chocolate, don't you?
Who doesn't?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this prize was picked out by David Morley, who's the chief of the Hurling Polo Association Welfare Committee.
So this one is Guri Espinola.
Correct.
That was played by Louis Hine, and she is something else. So I'll tell you, he got 3 goals on Guri Espinola, played her 4 times. She is by Grappa Granado, and out of a mare called Campiona. She's a 12-year-old grey mare, and she mortally flies. He also had that Chestnut mare with a big white face that went outstandingly well for him as well.
This prize being given by Georgina Martin from Bendix. Huge thank you to Bendix for their sponsorship here of the best playing pony. And thank you to Georgina Martin from Bendix. I wonder if we say Bendix often enough, will we get a box of chocolates then?
You can walk in the HBA tent and just grab one if you want.
Can you? Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we went to the shirt presentation the other day at Cowarth Park, and there was loads of them. If I'd known, I got one for you.
Well, my daughter's here. She would have loved them. Alana would have liked some chocolate every now and again.
So congratulations to Louis and Guri Espinola. She's just wandering out of there with that cool. And it's so good for the grooms. Look at them. They're so proud. They walk out and all their mates come to see them.
Well, they work so hard, Glenn. And often there's like 1 or 2 grooms for every horse.
Yeah.
But you'll see about 10 or 12 in there because they all want a picture. Why not? And now we have the umpires, and the presentation to the umpires for the Coronation Cup is made by the Ambassador Luis Bermudez, the Uruguayan ambassador. Thank you, sir, for coming to the Guards Polo Club.
So Pete Wright was first, Chris Hyde is second, and up beside us here today was Tim Bowen. Jason Dixon was officiating there as well, but he was just having a listen in case something happened.
Well done, Timmy.
We're lucky to have Tim beside us for most of the high goal this year.
Yes. Very helpful as well. And a huge thank you again to the Uruguayan ambassador. He'll be disappointed that his team didn't win, but they put up a very staunch, sterling performance.
Absolutely. So Catherine Parkinson will be, from the cast of Rivals, will be presenting the prizes to our runners-up, which is Uruguay today, and they do look incredibly smart. Blazers, I just think they look fantastic. So well done, and that's Polon too. Like, he's pure class.
All the way, all the way. Here we go.
So
look at
go
this.
Once. They're not listening at all. Santi Sterling, younger brother of David Polon Sterling, goes up there. He had a cracking game. Did Santi. They pushed hard. They did whatever they could. They attacked a lot and just couldn't score. They missed 8 goals, mate. 8 shots on goal. No, 9.
And the number 2 position goes, he played in the number 2 position, and the prize, or the next up rather, to receive his prize is Nachi Viana.
Scored 7 goals, Greg.
He played outstandingly well.
He scored 7 of the 8.
I thought he could have been a contender for the MVP,
He was
but Louis was outstanding overall.
So
just
he
amazing.
hit 5 penalties, 2 field goals, and then Polon coming up now was the other one to score a very good field goal down the scoreboard end. I think it was. Scoreboard end? I think it was.
Yeah, anyway.
You know what?
Yeah.
That end or the other end?
I think you might be right. But Glenn, this man is, we're looking at a legend out here.
There's no doubt. He's a compassionate, lovely, lovely man.
And one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah. Now Heko Taranko Sterling, a cousin of both Santi and David Polon Sterling, comes out. Love how smart they look, all matching. Well done them. And Hecco receives his prize from Catherine Parkinson from the cast of Rivals. That is the runners-up for the Coronation Cup.
And now the winners of the Coronation Cup for 2026. Catherine Parkinson. I'm playing at number 1. Here he is. He's the MVP. He was outstanding here today. And Louis Hine will be the first to be presented by Catherine Parkinson. Did you ever read the book Rivals, Glenn, by Jilly Cooper?
No, I've been watching the series.
Have you been watching
Yeah,
the
it's been
series?
fun.
The
Yeah.
book is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's very
I
fun.
tell you what. Did you ever meet, did you know Jilly Cooper?
No, we met her a couple of times and we almost tried to interview her for our podcast.
No, I've met her. I knew her. I have my name in one of the books. She came to Palm Beach and she stayed with us for about 6 weeks. Fantastic woman.
I love
And
it.
she liked to drop as well. She used to go to the pub after and she, well, let's stay for longer. Let's stay for longer. She, a lovely lady, rest her soul. She passed away. She's not here with us anymore, unfortunately. Just recently, I think it was last year. And sadly, anyway, Jilly, God bless you wherever you are.
So Ollie Cudmore was just up, and congratulations to Ollie Cudmore. Played outstanding, worked so hard. He scored 1 field goal. Louis scored 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals and a penalty too. We've just had his brother Ned come forward. Ned got 2 field goals. It's so cool to have brothers. Last time brothers, probably the Hipwoods.
That's gone back a bit.
Trying to talk about it the other day.
That's
Who
gone
last
back a
time
bit.
there was brothers.
And there's Tommy. He's a very tall figure, as you can see. And thank you again to Catherine Parkinson.
He scored 3 penalties, Tommy. He was outstanding from the penalty.
But all of the England team scored a goal.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Which
the
is
full
great.
quartet. Well done to them.
Share the spoils, share the goals. And now we have the presentation of the gift from the Uruguayan Polo Association to Will Lucas, who is the HBA chairman, and Mr. Alexis Guino de Wamenu is how I'm going to pronounce. If I'm making a mess of that, well, anyway. And he's the president of the Uruguayan Polo Association.
That's a good Scrabble hand,
And
that word.
that is, man, I'll tell you what. And, well, it's a huge thank you from the Uruguayan Polo Association and a thank you from that association for hosting the Coronation Cup against Uruguay.
Good on them. Love that.
And now the Donoso Trophy, Glenn, you know a bit about this.
Yeah, look, Gabriel Donoso, I was lucky enough to play with him. I was actually there when he had a really bad fall.
Really?
Had a bad fall, yeah. And then there was one of the guys that was massaging him, and we're playing for Royal Pahang. And he was in there.
Where was this?
This was here in 2000.
Yeah.
And
And Jose is there.
They're very close.
Yeah.
And he was very close to Gabriel, and it's so cool. And it's in memory of Gabriel Donoso, who won the Coronation Cup in 98 and 2004, and in recognition of his enormous contribution to the game of polo. And so Jose has come forward, brother, and that is presented to the captain of the Uruguay team, which was Polon. So thank you so much. And Gabriel was one of the greatest horsemen. He was just so smooth, beautiful,
Yes.
and such a charmer. Lovely guy.
Character.
Oh,
A huge character.
charismatic.
Yes.
So nice.
And now, Glenn, as well, you're going to talk us through this one, the Rufino Laule Trophy for the most valuable player. Sadly, Rufino is not here, but listen, wherever he's watching from, his brother won the Gold Cup in Cowdrey the other day in the final against the Dubai team. And, well, there's a wonderful picture of Rufino, or not, beg your pardon, of Beltran Laule and his dad, Gaston.
Yeah, it was very emotional after they won the Gold Cup. And Mum was out there as well, and the daughter and the sister. And so, yeah, very, very sad times. Young Rufino was an absolute star. He played in that Coronation Cup here with his brother, and then the 2 Ulloa brothers, youngest player to play in the Coronation Cup. And he was incredible. He played so well that day. And look, the kid, from when he was 10 and 12, he would talk to you like a young adult.
Really?
He would come up and say, "Hi, Mr. Gilmore. Hi, Glenn." I said, "No
Yeah.
more Mr. Gilmore.
Yeah.
Call me Glenn."
Yeah.
And he was so good. And
Yeah.
this young man, Louis Hine, absolutely deserves this. And it's so nice to have Gaston out there. I sent Gaston a little message about how emotional it was for them on last Sunday to win that Gold Cup and be there with his son. And yeah, it makes me tear up a bit. So it's pretty cool.
I interviewed him after that game along with Ilario Ojoa, and yeah, it was, as you
Maturity
say,
beyond his years he did have.
absolutely, and he played outstanding last year.
No, and it's an absolute tragedy. And for young Beltran to come through and play as well as he has and be as confident as he has and do stuff to the level that he has, hats off to you, Beltran Lale. So now, my proudest moment ever, Greg, I reckon, was lifting this trophy above my head.
More than any other trophy that you've won.
Right up there, because I was the first time captaining Australia here.
Okay.
And I got to lift the trophy. I was captain, 8 goals, MVP on that day, and there's not many things that go much higher in the world of sport, that's for sure.
Well, Will Lucas is out there. He is the chairman of the HBA, and the trophy is raised. Is that Ollie Cudmore is raising the trophy? I thought the captain normally does that, doesn't he?
Yeah. So the number 2, Ollie Cudmore, good on them. Little nod to Ollie there, congratulations. He's a massive part of all that.
And again, Glenn, a huge thank you to the Whitbread family. Catherine Parkinson, who's there from the wonderful series Rivals. And many, many, many congratulations to the English team who are outstanding to a man here this afternoon against a very strong Uruguayan side. And it's a big hand for the Uruguayan team as they leave the presentation area. They did themselves proud here this afternoon. And the English team now will, well, they can go crazy, can't they, if they want to, and do whatever. The trophy is in their pocket. Happy days, England. Well done to those guys.
Now, Greg, starting tomorrow, the Prince of Wales starts. 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're straight back into it.
I'll tell you what, Glenn, it's non-stop here when you're talking. Huh? I'm looking so forward to it. And England get a huge hand. Will Lucas in the middle there with Catherine Parkinson, and the 4 English players will just shaking the hands of all of the English players. And well done to Louis, and Catherine gives them a little kiss. And there we go, the trophy is raised. Happy moments for England, Glenn. You've been there, you've done it, you know the story.
It's an incredible feeling. You've got a huge group, family, friends, everyone that's helped you to do it, and they are there ready to go. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are signing off, Greg Keating and I, for a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 11.
We will be back live, everybody. Until then, thank you all for your attention, and we will speak to you then. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for joining us here for the International Day.